Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Shit, sometimes I'll never learn. Good evening, guys, and welcome back on this very exclusive of evenings. We do have a guest at 10:15. Shouts out to Hazard K. He'll be joining the fun and the excitement at about 10:15. First of all, I'll be running into some Arsenal news, of course. Though let's first not a shout out, but we're gonna just say it's the reappearance of DP, reappearance of a clown, reappearance of a schwein, reappearance of just not that guy on it. You know what I mean? 3.5 years, I'm out in 7 months. My brethren got recalled over a year ago. Shouts out to Jay. Downsview. A Christmas later, the guy's still waiting to see what going on a simple little recall for a very minor argument. My man beats up his girl, kidnapping, tries to dash her in boots. 7 months later, he's out. Man's either a snitch or even worse. I don't know. How'd you get worse than a snitch? Man's just a dirty dog, isn't it? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's physically possible. I know if I received a 3.5, I'm not seeing road in 7 months, innit? That's the first thing I'm going to say. But shouts out to you all. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new on this fabulous of evenings. Yes, the Caravan Cup is back on Wednesday evening. So guys, do be sure to be tuned into the Caravan Cup. I may have a guest also Caravan Cup day. Possibly. Manny could be joining me. Wicked. Shouts out to who is this? The Gilch has just subscribed to my channel. Absolutely respect to you. Now, guys, as we know, it is the reappearance of DT, the woman beater. We're going to get into that. But first of all, I'm going to jump into a couple of bits of football news from the day, and then I shall be awaiting Hazard K. Hazard K will be in the building at exactly 10:15, I do imagine. Shouts out to Princess Guna and Hanyuni so far. Right, word on road is that the Nilo is very close. The Palmeiras midfielder, 21 years old. We're just haggling over a deal. That sounds very Arsenal-like. Palmeiras want 20 mil. Arsenal are trying to sneak in a deal for about 15 million. As we all know, the Brazil squad has been announced, guys. Gabriel Magalhães, as I've been saying for a couple of months, I'm sorry to say, is not good enough for the Brazilian national squad. I am massively surprised that Gabriel Jesus has swung himself into that squad. 10 games without a goal. Absolutely congratulations. Jesus Christ. You literally may as well call the guy Jesus. I don't know how he's even done it himself. But guys, please leave likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. As I said, Hazard K is in the building. Shouts out to Gabriel Magalhães. Shouts out to Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli for, of course, being going to be involved in Qatar. Like, absolutely shouts out to them. Why not? Big man team. Man going to Qatar. Man going to be representing his country and team. Gabriel Martinelli, absolutely couldn't happen to a nicer person, more professional person, and a nicer guy. So I'm absolutely gassed for Gabriel Martinelli. It isn't brilliant for Arsenal. We haven't got a strong enough squad to be coping with the League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League, and trying to have a decent shot at having a title tilt. So there's no way 4 goes into, well, anything at the moment for me. 4 don't go into 1, 4 goes into none, 4 don't go into 4. We're not going to win all 4 cups. Our squad isn't even big enough to say, will he risk Enwaris? Is there anyone else? Patino's now, probably they should have been maybe even held for League Cups and FA Cup games. Patino's, Marcelo Flores's, etc. Maybe a Beera for so, because I'd say, yeah, Balogun's doing well at Rems, and you can't obviously begrudge him that. Patino's doing well at Blackpool as well. But I'm saying the squad is thin. And with the League Cup going to start licking us as of this Wednesday, Brighton at home, providing we do beat up Brighton and go through, do you know what I mean? At £10 a fucking ticket, a bargain. Literally, World Cup's around the corner, Wolves away, and then, yeah, Bob's your uncle. It's going to be West Ham home, I think, Boxing Day. And it's the transfer deadline, transfer window, guys. And if Arsenal are to give me a couple of players in this transfer window, yes, we can have a productive second half of this season. After the World Cup, we don't know what could happen. Players can come back fatigued, tired. Yes, this does work out for us. I wish Saka wasn't going. Ben White is probably just as well. He ain't going. What can I say? But shouts out to Gabriel Martinelli. He is the most deserving footballer of going to the Qatar World Cup right now. He should be going to Qatar and representing his country. He's been absolutely unbelievable for Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus, 10 games in a row without a goal. 10 games in a row, without a goal. Absolutely congratulations to you. You won't start over Richarlison, and he's a fucking scum because we know who he plays for. But Gabriel Jesus, mate. Like, I don't know. You have done that by the balls, by the skin of your teeth, my son. DT making noises, it seems. Yeah, he wants to make his comeback, innit? Happy woman's beating day or something. He's going to try and make a fucking yearly event with it, the prick. Right, Hanyumi, real one, California's finest. Happy for Jesus and Martinelli. Hopefully Martinelli will score the winning goal in the World Cup final. This is the thing, bro. This is why I doubted Martinelli was going to go. Bro, you know he's got Vinny Jr. there. You know Neymar, mate, basically slips out onto the wing. Anthony plays for them, winger. Bro, any other position, like if there was a central midfielder, like if Martinelli was a central midfielder, he is a starter. They've got Casemiro and fucking Fred. Allow me, innit? Brazil are blessed in certain areas, innit? And then sometimes not as blessed in others. Like their central midfield looked pretty weak. Like, how many midfielders have they got in that World Cup squad? It seems pretty bare in the central midfield. Casemiro, Fred, and fuck knows who. But obviously that ain't my problem. It's the Brazil national team. But yeah, Gabriel Martinelli. I hope he does get some. I hope he ain't just out there training his bollocks off, because you know they'll be there to pretty much the end of the tournament, Brazil. So he's going to be there for a month in mad heat, training his bollocks off, probably getting no minutes. What a load of bollocks. But anyway, shouts out to him. Hanty, how you doing? All good. How are you? Good fans. Good evening, everyone. One forward and another defensive midfielder, and we win the league, beating Man City, bro. Arsenal live, absolutely brilliant. Please hit the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new, mate. I couldn't agree more. But you see, the thing is, for me, Facundo Torres and Danilo is just not going to cut it, bros. And I'm not just putting my nose up because it's like 25, 30 million pound worth of signings, one from the MLS and one from the Brazilian League, Palmeiras. I love shopping in Brazil, Gabriel Martinelli. I love shopping in Brazil, Hendrick. I love shopping in Brazil. I don't mind taking Danilo. But, bro, you have to give me a Mudrak with this. Like, Declan Rice, obviously, that's another player that I think fills a lot of gaps in this Arsenal midfield. Partey and Xhaka are immediately better players. They know what time of day it is. Declan Rice been 23 years of age. Xhaka 30, Partey about 30. Do you know what I mean? 23, Declan Rice. He's ready to take over from one of these two boys. Do you know what I mean? Guys, is there a case for selling Emil Smith Rowe this evening and bringing Patino back from Blackpool? We have got Vieira. We have got Eldegaard. Or is Emil Smith Rowe going to come back absolutely on fucking fire after the World Cup? So, guys, a couple of top talking points for us tonight. After the World Cup, would you sacrifice a couple of players? Would you sacrifice Tierney and say Emil Smith Rowe for 70 million to then make us go and get Mudrak, literally in exchange? Would you sacrifice Emil Smith Rowe for Mudrak, number one? Would you go give yourself a free transfer in Grimaldo, the Benfica left back, in exchange for a KT? Is it sacrifice time? In a perfect world, I keep all our Haaland products. I keep Emil Smith Rowe. I keep KT. The problem is I don't think it's going to be possible with some of the people that I want this club to sign. I'm hearing today Arsenal are going to pull out of this Mudrak deal because it's too expensive at 45, 55 mil to do in January. Now, listen, there's an old saying, you've got to accumulate to speculate, or the other way around, couldn't really give a fuck. Speculate to accumulate, blah, blah, blah. If we throw some money at going for a title tour, believe me, this must pay us back just in shirt sales, revenue, Champions League progression, TV money, BT Sports, etc. I don't see why Arsenal want to just sit back and make this a shout for fourth, innit? Or third. I think there's something amazing we can do this season. I don't want to compare us at all to Leicester City. No way. What I'm saying is, like that season, and like Wenger's kind of said already, there isn't a mad, brilliant team out there. There isn't an outstanding. Do you know what I mean? There's been two decent teams, Arsenal and Man City. Yeah. Everyone else has been pretty shit. Chelsea, not very good. Tottenham, good for a game, bad for two. Liverpool, good for a game, bad for a game. This season, we can do something incredible. The League Cup, we dust off Brighton, send out a few kids, happy days. FA Cup's around the corner, another trophy possibly. Europa League, Barcelona and Man United are playing each other. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, in the Europa League, we're going to have a couple of the decent teams already fucked off. Barcelona and Man United have got to go. Brilliant. Makes it even easier for us to win. Atletico Madrid ain't in it. The way I see it is, we've got to make us a right proper go at this Europa League. and we've got to have a title till. I don't really give a fuck about the League Cup and FA Cup. Yes, beautiful trophies. Don't try and give me some bad feedback for this. Oh no, what is he saying? He's now went from Arteta out to now we should just win the league. Like, maybe. What I'm saying is chill on it. This could be something amazing. Something could be brewing. And if Arsenal have learned from previous mistakes and previous January mistakes, and then letting the squad get ultra thin right down to its bare bones, to we're like fucking skeletons on a freezing evening in fucking North London. Address what we need to address. Centre mid. Listen, you can, if you want Tielemans this badly, Gunners, you can get this guy. You can get this guy. He ain't signing for no one else as it stands. No one else, no Real Madrid, no PSG, no Inter Milan, no Juventus have made some big deal to come and get him. Left him to the summer, I'm sure this guy's going to have 5, 6, 7 clubs trying to chase him. What can Leicester do? Say no. Offer them 6.5, 7 mil in January. What can they do? Say no. They're losing him in a couple of months for free. They may as well clear him off the wage bill and fuck him off. They're not going for Europa League football. They're not going for Champions League football. And I'm sure they're not going to be trying to win the FA Cup or nothing. So what the fuck do we need to hold on to this guy for? Furthermore, should James Maddison be going to the World Cup with England? That was about that for a spinning conversation. James Maddison, out of all the English attacking mids in the country, including our very own Bakarai Saka, has actually got more goals and assists than everyone. That's including Foden, Grealish, Saka, Mount, the lot of them. He's just not a favourite of Southgate. That's the guy I'm thinking of. So if a manager don't like you, there's pretty much nothing you can do. Matteo Guendouzi style. You ain't going to the World Cup, Maddison. Not because you're not good enough. Just because the manager don't like you. Matteo Guendouzi. Shouts out to Unai Emery. Out of nowhere. What did I tell you on my stream, guys? What the fuck did I tell you? Unai Emery's Aston Villa will go for Man United's throat and they'll be 2-0 up within 20 minutes. Fuck me, it took them 11 minutes. Digne and I can't remember who. Digne and some other motherfucker. Coutinho is another casualty of the Brazilian World Cup. Motherfucker's not going. Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Barbosa, a guy that was so close to signing for us. In fact, I swear we had him in London Coley. I swear he trained with us for a week. Gabriel Barbosa. The name rings such a fucking bell. You know that? He pissed off to Inter Milan. I don't know what this geezer done, but I was reading newspaper clips that apparently half of the people in Brazil are up in arms because Gabriel Barbosa he's not going to the World Cup. Fuck you. You've got Vinny Jr., you've got your Gabriel Martinelli, you've got Neymar. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck else do you want? Do you know what I mean? Firmino, could that be dodgy? Basically, Martinelli in, Firmino out. Yo, Lee, because he rocks no fucking chest. He goes bare chested at Chelsea. Whoa. DTs are dead. Exactly. Where is Hazard? What time is it? I think I can feel Hazard coming into the stream, guys. So I'm going to run into a couple of bits of the information of football that I want to get into after me and Hazard have had a right little run about DT. Danilo close. Palmeiras midfielder. Are we going for the wrong motherfucker from Palmeiras? Josh Kroenke was in attendance at Stamford Bridge the other night while Arsenal winning 1-0. Is he telling his dad to do some good things and get some real good signings in for January? Guys, I'm telling you, Saliba offer is coming up now. I've been hearing for the last 4 weeks that the offer is actually on the table and ready for him to sign. Now I'm hearing Arsenal over the next month before the January window are going to make it like this is like a new signing now. We're going to put all our efforts into securing William Saliba's contract and his future at Arsenal Football Club. Hopefully, we're going to tell him he will be the next captain and the next leader of the football club. Arsenal could be for sale soon. Who's heard anything about this? The Kroenkes, who obviously own 100% stake in Arsenal, lock, stock, and fucking barrel. They own a lot, didn't they? Now, could they be preparing to sell this club at something silly like £2.53 billion? Word on road is it's true. Liverpool are looking for financial help. Do you know what I mean? They're not saying they're trying to sell out, but the Henry family, whatever you want to call them, I think are looking to duck out of Liverpool. They've won their Champions League. They've won their league title. They've realised there's only so much you can charge for a fucking season ticket in Scousland before all the wankers turn around and just think, right, that's it. I'm not watching this stream. I'm not watching this game. I'm looking at this picture instead. Fuck you. How much you want for a ticket for the Cup? 56 quid? You cunt. Right. We're staring at this match. 50th minute, everyone. How much are they charging? 56 quid. Right. 56 minute. Get on your fucking feet, you big fucking Scouser bastards. Right. Ain't that fucking lovely? Fucking lovely. Look at it. It's like a fucking mouth out for a baby. But that's what they'll do. Do you know what I mean? Do you get my fucking point, people? We'll just stand up. We won't watch the football game. You can't charge certain prices in Liverpool for season tickets. And do you know what? The Henry family are having enough. They're thinking, bollocks, how come Arsenal can charge their fans as much as that £7 for a programme? How comes we only can charge £3.50? It's because you're not in London. You're not Arsenal, Liverpool. It ain't the same deal. So, yeah, basically, it's all about buying your club in London these days. You're not worth as much as us. Good evening to the Hale end of Will. Juventus Vlahovic, I'll take him up front, and maybe Neves. Neves is impossible, I'm afraid to say, my fellow Gunnar. His agent has made it pretty clear. Arsenal, Liverpool, there is no need for you to try and sign my agent in January. There is a deal in place to take him to Barcelona. Of course, Barcelona being the little Spanish little villains that they are, they haven't negotiated a fee with the club that own the player. But obviously, Ruben Neves' head has been turned and he'll be joining another football club apart from Barcelona. As for Vlahovic, it gives me issues talking about this geezer because I spent last January talking about nothing but Dusan. Do I want to open this can of worms again this January? Not fucking really. Arsenal life. You couldn't be a certain goon in disguise, could you? No, I'm sure you couldn't be. I'm joking. But yeah, Dusan Vlahovic literally gives me health mental. Not mental, it gives me health mental the other way around. It just makes me nutty in a different way. I think about last January. I think about pagans. I think about people, sabotage, calling man all sorts of obscenities. Do you know what I mean? Right, seriously, Liam, it's not good, look, bruvs. You're a full DT. Liam, leave your wife alone. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, Liam, it's just not allowed, bruvs. Where is Hazard? Hazard's late for the stream. Let me see the 8 message me. I charge up his phone. A few minutes, no problem. No problem. Get yourself a fast charger for fuck's sake. Just subscribe as well. Top man. Right, guys, please begin the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Hazard K will be in the building any moment. DT Informer. He got himself out of jail. He snitched on about 4 man. He is a dirty little pagan from Luton. He's a dirty boy. He went into the shower and he bent over. They bust his bum bum down. Every time he went to the shower, he said he didn't want to wash because he's a dirty boy. Informer. DT got done in the shower and they released him after 7 months. He couldn't stay there for 3 years because he would have took away his own blood clot life. Informer. DT would have took himself away if they made him serve 3 years. The other team to watch right now, Almiron and Ramirez. Hold on, I've missed something. Newcastle are going to be top 4. Bro, I said this just last night. Was you watching my stream last night? Are you copying me? I said last night, if Arsenal to sign you 2 players, we can go for a title. If Newcastle sign 2 players, they're going for top 4. Newcastle, for me, are 2 players shy. I would say a central striker, but they have got Wilson and Isaac is coming back. The defence is looking all right. Give them a banging central midfielder and 1 more winger. And I think Newcastle are, hey man, wait, yeah, fucking away, man. Fucking top 4 here we come, fucking Champions League. 2 seasons ago, we're trying to get fucking relegated to fucking Dartford. 2 seasons later, we're fucking Champions League. Get the fucking hell, man, we're yay. Madison is incredible. That will be the guy that changed Newcastle's fortunes for me. That will be the guy. I like you, Arsenal life. I'm liking your opinions already. Very good. But I'm saying to Madison. Madison will be the guy that dresses up Newcastle and turns them into a completely different football team as of January. Another team that is going to be well backed in January is Chelsea Football Club. I heard their chairman speaking on Sky Sports News today. He basically laid it on the line. If Borussia Dortmund and Chelsea play tomorrow, cool, fair enough, interesting game. Come February and Chelsea play Dortmund, we're going to be a different team. Now, fuck me. Like, that's a statement and a half. If you're telling me you're going to be a completely different team, fuck me. Harry Potter, you got 300 mil to spend, Sam. Shout out to UE, to all the real ones. Right. I'd love to see Madison at the World Cup, but he's not Southgate's type. Most definitely, bruv, statistically, he is the best English attacking midfielder in the country. Better than Mount, better than Grealish, better than Foden, better than Saka. And with all respect, and I'm actually half taking this out of Graham Souness's mouth on Sky yesterday, I'm not going to lie, because I'm not a fucking liar. He plays for Leicester City. Put him at Man City, put him at Arsenal, put him at Tottenham, put him at Liverpool. Them stats are probably going to be a lot better. Madison's a guy we've missed out on, probably just because of one or two things he done when he was 21. What? He said he didn't want to play for England under 21s. Fuck it, I've got a lot of money. I wouldn't want to play for England under 21s either. Fuck England under 21s. He done what Aldi did, so I don't make him a bad gazer. Bollocks. Good point as always. Shouts out to Manny. Manny could be in the building on Wednesday. League Cup action, Arsenal versus Brighton, or I'll see him on Thursday. When is the Europa League draw? It's been made, you fucking complete cunt. No, it hasn't. That was the qualifiers, of course. We have to wait another little while. Bollocks. DT going to play centre mid for Arsenal this weekend alongside Cosby. I know. He's trying to do... He's going to make a prison programme, isn't it? DT's Prison 11. DT's Prison 11. I'm going to put it out on Twitter, yeah? He's training his football team. This is obviously before jail. And he's right in one of his players' face. La, 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 la. Bang! The guy just slaps him, bro. He raises his hand all the way from Jamaica, all the way from the valleys and the hills, down in Jamaica, you know. Lick him on him feels. If you ever see DT's face, he just pops off. Who pops off and you get slapped down in your face? I'd rather die. I'd rather die than just walk away. Motherfucker, you best run, you best do something. You slap me and pop dip on my face. Wee. Someone's dying, innit? I swear to God. If it ain't me, it's you. If it ain't you, it's me, innit? Someone's dead for this. Do you know what I mean? DT, come try fight me, bro. Come, let's do this, innit? Let's do this, DT. She don't mind no intimidation. She don't need no rag, no ball, no threatening text, no harassment. DT, leave your bird alone. DT, leave your... Yeah, you know that, innit, bro? She ought to be going court again, bro. I mean, breaking jaws, trying to put her... When she's in a hotel getting banged out by another geezer, the last thing she wants to see is your silly little beard, isn't it? Baby, come back to me. Close your legs at once. I'm outside this hotel room. I demand you come downstairs. I've got your son in the car. Close your legs at once. I don't care if you're fucking Lee Gunner, Lee Bum, or any other stunner. I demand you come downstairs and look at your son in the back of the car. You fucking looting rat. Like, who does that kind of shit, though? Like, I don't know. Bill Cosby, bro, he doesn't even fit Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby's a big man for him out there. Do you know what I mean? Bill Cosby will fuck him up. If Calvin Phillips finds a space, it would be a disgrace. Are you trying to just be a rhymer tonight? What do you think you are? Tupac? What's the matter with you? What do you make? Everything's a poem tonight now. Shouts out to Manny. Arsenal life, keep it coming, bro. You're doing well tonight. I'm loving it. I'm going to speed up into these comments. Guys, shouts out to all of you. Please be getting the likes on the video. I want to see at least 15 when I go on to do a spot check in about 30 seconds. All right, at least 15 likes on this video. Okay, DT, the reappearance. Right. Oh, listen, guys. I've made the smart shopping, like we're at Morrison's. And then we've got the high end. We're going straight to fucking Marks and Spencer's to buy our food in a minute, yeah? But while we're in Morrison's, in the first aisle, Tillemans, Ivan Ndicka, Grimaldo, Zaha, Awar, Oblak, Trossard, all on free transfers. All can be signed up from Morrisons.com, right? Then you've got the absolute top shelf motherfuckers. You've got Tilda from West Ham. You've got Bellingham from Borussia Dortmund, Mudrak from Shakhtar, Endrick from Palmeiras, Goulart from Fenerbahce, Osman from Napoli, Caicedo from Brighton, and Hakimi from PSG, if you want to be shopping in that higher tier of football. Skriniar, the central defender from Inter Milan, PSG, Liverpool, and possibly Arsenal could be looking at this guy in the summer, as he's also on a Bosman-style free contract. Liverpool, new investment, please. Could Arsenal be for sale? This is obviously going to be a stream for a different day when we're talking about selling Arsenal. Rafael Leo could be Chelsea bound, but AC Milan looking for over 100 million. I think this is a lot of money for a guy that I've known or been aware of for the last 4 or 5 months. Rafael Leo looks like a brilliant AC Milan left winger, looks incredible. But that kind of money there, fuck you. Ralph has been sacked by Southampton. Now they're stalking the Luton manager, laugh out loud. Josh Concar in attendance at Stamford Bridge. And yeah, Danilo, very close to a move to Arsenal. Brazil squad, no Gabriel Magalouche, no Firmino, no Coutinho. Right, guys, where are we at? Can we have talk? Can we have more talk about the dictator? We certainly can. Brubs, how do you... Let's start off with this. How's will be in the building soon? So we all do know, pretty much we've heard clips. I couldn't really stomach listening to DT's little croning little voice. But we've heard little clips of his video today, and he's pretty much blaming... he's clearly not blaming Robbie for beating up his missus and going in jail, but he's like, Robbie knew everything. He knew the whole script. He knew everything. He knew when I thumped her in the mouth, when I didn't thump her in the mouth, and when I had a Stella and gave her a good CM2 fisticuff style. So you're dragging Robbie down for knowing everything. Then Robbie invites you on a stream, Arsenal Man City, just before you're getting sentenced for busting up your missus again. Okay, you're hotting him up for that. Congratulations. But we all know Robbie's a snake like that. Let's look at Free Palestine. Let's look at Mo, innit? Dear old, poor old Mo. Well, Mo went down the AFT. I'm going to back you. I'm going to represent you. Even if fans try and start saying we want you out of our club, I'm going to stand there like a shield and make sure Robbie don't get 2 thumps to his big fucking face. You chubby motherfucker, you. You chubby motherfucker, you. So, bearing all that in mind, one is just a liar and one is a snitch. This is what I'm making off of this. And I know it don't take a blue Peter Badger, a genius to start working this out. Robbie, you're a liar. DT, you sold so many stories to the prison governor, you got home after 7 months. Don't even fucking lie, my G. Don't you fucking dare lie. How many dicks could you have sucked in a 7-month jail sentence to come out after 7 months? Bro, my brethren got recalled last December. I'm still waiting for him to recall himself out of jail. And he didn't beat up his missus, bros. Do you know what I mean? He missed probation. And he's still up in jail. So if my brethren missed probation last December and they recalled him to jail, and this December, yeah, well, it ain't quite December, but this November, I'm still waiting for Jay to come out of the fuck out of jail. What did you do to come out of jail, bro? My friend got recalled. DT, you're going to get recalled, though, innit? Go near her, bro. Start texting her, bro. Get on that phone. Go 079 your bitch, innit? See if you don't go back to jail. Go 079 your bitch. Darling, I'm coming to see you. I've got the kids in the car. You know the routine. Call the police now. It's time for me to scream mental. No, health mental. The other way around, because I'm being stupid. I'm a clown. Yes, my name is DT. Yes, they call me Liam. Don't you call me Liam, you bitch. You fucking whore. Don't you fucking call me Liam. My name is DT. I'm a dick taker. I take that dick. Shut up. Don't call me Liam again, bitch. Little fucking Luton rat class. Right, where are we? Yui, yes, he did. Is there an email to contact you? Robbie knew. Robbie did know. Just come at me on Twitter, G. Just come at me on Twitter, brother. Why do you need my email? I don't really want to say my email here. If you want, actually, you know what? I'm going to start adding my email into the description as of tomorrow. Fuck it, I don't know what to say. SA Gunners TV. In fact, who are you? I see TV. I think we should talk. In this case, maybe we should talk. I know 1 or 2 more things up this big fat sleeve here, bros. Do you know what I mean? I just want to know how this guy gets out of jail after 7 months. Listen, he went to jail at the same time that my friend got recalled for missing probation. Like, he didn't go community service. Oh, God, what could he do? The world shall end. My friend didn't go community service. And now a year later, he's still in jail. Fuck off. What did you do, DT? What did you do? The geezer has no shame. Yeah, you know. DT is taking Robbie and all of the AFT mugs down with him. But people out here are very, very, very pathetic. And they've obviously got 1-inch penises. Because the people still listening to DT, like, you have to question yourself first. Like, why do you want to listen to a woman beater? And you got a daughter. And you got grandkids or granddaughters. And you got a wife. And you got a mum. Do you know what I mean? Like, forget the son, the father, the brother, the cousin. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, all of these people that are still subscribed to him and probably still sending donations his way. Here, DT, hold £10 for... Chop her in the leg next time, son. Here, here's £15. Buy her a makeup... Buy her a gift. Here's a box of milk tray for punching you in your bottom lip. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? I've looked into certain things, like the way man smacks it on his donations and everything, like, and absolutely fair play to him. If you can bust up your man and still be murking it, like my channel still is on a little a little hustle here. Like, I want to hustle. I don't care. I'll buy my own, like, I'll buy my own Apple Mac. I'll buy my own hat. I've got another pair of, should we release another pair of exclusive trainers? DT, if you said these ones, here you go. Have another fresh, have another wonderful one. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. They're so fresh, I don't even think they've hit the country fucking floor yet. Look at how fresh they are. So I'll buy my own shit, innit? I don't need donations. If you want to start whacking donations in, guys, absolutely feel free. But I'm being a little ignorant little cunt. I don't need nothing from nobody, you know? I buy this me. You see that light there? Stupid amounts of money just to get it here. And then they want to charge me money when it gets to the country. £51. Fuck them as well. Please give the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. We're not screaming for no DT donations out here so we can go drink Stella, go buy a bottle of vodka, and then go home and start busting up our wife out here. No, 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 no. Not on this YouTube channel, my G's. Not on this YouTube channel. We don't need your donations. We don't need the fuck all to go and buy a bottle of Ray Nephew and then go and beat up your missus. Like, come on, DT. DT, you got no shame, white boy. I should slap that white off your face. Seriously, literally, I'll slap up like the white. I should get this size 7 fucking exclusive TN, yeah. I should get it and slap the white off of the trainer. Whack the white off your face, rude boy. Seriously, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Hold that pair as well, because you can't get that in Luton. You little Luton rat. Hold that. You can't get that in Luton. Chat your mum. Chat your mum. Chat your mum. Chat your dad. You can't get that in Luton, blood. Oh, I'll start whipping out all hats from all different corners of this. You can't get that in Luton, blood. You have to come to London to buy that, innit, DT? You have to get donations for that, DT. Let's talk about Mo Hara, what's his name? Mo, the guy, Free Palestine, the one that got dashed off TV for having a Free Palestine t-shirt on. How do you feel, Mo? You represented my man for so long. You wanted to hold Robbie so long. Robbie, I love you. I love your channel. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to represent you, Robbie. Would you like me to stroke your penis for you while I stream with you? Robbie. Oh, King Robbie. How about we sack shot of blood clot? Shall we ask Claude what his opinion is? Shall we ask Claude his opinion? Sorry, let's not all get twisted by that one. We clearly can't, innit? Robbie, you're a bad man, you know. Bad man, you're wicked, you know. You're wicked, rude boy. You're wicked. You're bad. So much ranting now, 32 minutes in. I feel like I've been talking for 5 hot minutes, guys. I ain't even said 2% of the fuckery I want to say tonight. Hazard decided to duck this show. Hazard's thinking, nah, Danny's on one nutty one tonight. I'm keeping out of it. You should look at Martin Terrier, bro. He looks a player. Who? Never heard of him in all my life. Give me a fucking club at anything. Who? Did he play for DT United? Next, Aftv started to go down the drain when the likes of Colin Noel, Heavy D, Claude, and the same other characters left. Instead, it was nothing but the likes of DT, Troops, and other stupid rage merchants. But them little mage merchants, I'm going to be real, probably done more for them, that channel than your... I don't know this factually. Heavy D, I sort of remember from screaming at fucking, what you call them fucking containers. I love that, yeah, give me that. I'll give you 60 quid for that, you big cunt, yeah. I don't really know much about him apart from that. I swear to God, never knew he was on ATV in his life, literally until he passed. Like, I had no idea. I don't know. I don't really follow YouTubers and I don't really give a fuck about anything they do. So, no. But, wicked comment still. What's your Instagram? I've got one. I don't really use it. It's just got birds with tits on it. Why do you want to go to my Instagram? Danny AFC TV Twitter. That's what I care about. Danny G-Man Facebook if you like. Who's FaZe? Oh, it's you fucking rat pagan. I'll never forget that name. Oh, FaZe. FaZe. Nah, don't like that name. Don't need to be following that name. FM, you know. Nah, don't like it. No, FM could be alright. What's your Instagram? Come now asking a white boy what's his postcode out here. You like DT that much? You're gonna come rip him, yeah? You wanna spit bars with DT? DT didn't beat up his wife, he's fine. Like my brethren didn't go to jail last year for missing community service. Man, still in jail. DT's out on road. 7 months after busting up his missus. Right, it says a little about Robbie. The person he knew what DT done. Bros, he literally knew everything. He knew the script, he knew the score, He still streamed with him. I said this to Robbie, though. I've already said it to Robbie. Why do you think Robbie don't like me? I was like, Robbie, you know your boy's going out there beating his missus up, innit? Robbie didn't like it. I see him on Holloway Road. He's with one hench black boy, a couple other people, holding cameras, whatever. The guy with the dreadlocks, whatever, innit? And I was like, I stopped. I'm driving past BMW settings. I was like, yo, Robbie! I was like, get the kit launch tomorrow. I'm going back to the call. I'm like, yeah, the kit launch tomorrow. He's smiling. He actually never turned up to the kit launch. He done it from home the next day. Waste man. Anyway, I was like, yeah, the kit launch tomorrow, yeah? You know your guy is still beating up his missus. Well, you agree with that shit, G? Should I pull up and talk to you about it? He's like, all he's doing is laughing like, oh no, the embarrassment on my face. Why is this white boy talking to me? Robbie, I'm addressing you, bro. You know your guy's busting up his missus. And you still lying on your channel, innit? Free Palestine, free Mo, free Palestine. Probably had it a few times like that from me. What can I say? Free Palestine, free Mo. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't agree more with Manny, Hale and Will. Respect. Hale and Will, cheers, mate. Good to meet you. Respect, Manny. Respect all the real ones now. Please begin to like the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. There's 20 of us in the house. That means there could be 20 real ones here. Let's discuss DT. Let's discuss Arsenal's chances after the World Cup. Are we in for a title challenge, guys? Is it just a little flirt with top four? What is the realness? Like, let's have it. Let's have it. SA Gruner, big Arsenal supporters back in South Africa. So, of course, would like to be included in your streams, podcast. Big fan base here. All following Aftv troops. Okay, interesting. All right, South African Gooners. Bros, I do remember you from Twitter. Yes, SA Gooners. Of course I do, man. Hit me up, Twitter, bros. Let's go. We could stream tomorrow night. Tuesday, a pre Brighton, or even listen, fuck it, I'm nice and brave. Jump along in it. Let's do Brighton in it. Let's do Brighton on Wednesday. Caravan Cup settings. Just been quoted 250 for one ticket for Wolves away, bro. World's gone mad, bros. I did hit someone up on Twitter. Actually, let me see if this brother's replied. He reckons he's got tickets, but unfortunately, not at face value. Now he ain't got back to me. Now you don't want to hear my noise, innit? He got way too worried. Peter, wonderful. Hello, wonderful. Peter, please begin the likes on the video. Do subscribe if you're new. You look wonderful. So I took that straight out of a Gordon Ramsay thing. You know, I'm a chef out here, innit? I like to watch on Gordon Ramsay some wonderful calf in America somewhere. Yes, South Africa, Guna. Guys, please be like some video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Do be taking a big 2-2 off your zoots right now before DT gets recalled back to jail, you know. Sorry, what's this? Storage Hunters. That's the name of the thing. He also was a decent amateur boxer. Called himself Boominator. Really? Boom! Fucking hell. I didn't know that. Giroud type forward, well worth a look. How old is he? We've been linked with a couple of strikers up. Alright, I certainly will. Martin Sacrebleu. But for me, really, it's Mudrak and Danilo. And we go for the title. Danilo, I'm working with Danilo, innit? Feeling as a motherfucker. I do feel we're probably chasing down the wrong kid from Palmeiras. But never mind. What can you do out here? Do you know what I mean? We should be chasing down Endrick absolutely immediately. Endrick, why he isn't going to be in an Arsenal shirt come January, is a heartbreaker. Trossard, good age, Premier League experience, 27 years old, Brighton, attacking midfielder. Yes. For me, again, he's 27. He hasn't had many massive deals in his career. Do you know what I mean? He come from, what is it, Anderlecht, Club Brugge, some shithole in Belgium. Do you know what I mean? Directly to Brighton. With all respect, he hasn't earned the money that he requires in his career. So he's going to leave that one to the end of the season, bros, and see if a Liverpool, a Tottenham, an Ajax, a Borussia Dortmund, whoever want to pop up and try and sign him up on a free transfer. Trossard, as I said, listen, there is free transfers for days out there. Tillemans, Indica, Grimaldo, Zaha, Trossard, Osamawal, even Jan Oblak, Atletico Madrid, still hasn't put pen to paper on a new deal there. Let's just call him Heyo, boom, boom, boom. Do you really want to see Felix? Felix. Do you know what, yeah? This Heyo Felix at £107 million. As much as I like this guy, he's got to suck my dick. In his 30 games at Benfica, he scored like 10 goals. In 100 games at Atletico, he's got like 25 goals. In his career, he's scored just over 30 goals. He's already cost Atletico 107 million. Fuck knows what they've paid him in wages. Do you know what, Felix? No. No. I don't want you at Arsenal, boy. Stay at Atleti. Danny, big up every day on Storage Hunter. Oh, it was funny. Boom! I do remember this. Boom, you know. Boom! I remember it. It was Storage Hunters. I don't remember it being a boxer, though. And the whole Aftv thing, straight over my head. Didn't even know he was an Arsenal fan. Real talk. Didn't even know the brother was an Arsenal fan. Claude, before he passed, I'm not going to lie, I see him once or twice in Finsbury Park. And I did say to myself, the next time I see Claude, I'm going to tap him on his shoulder and say hello. Never got that chance, did I? Because, yeah, man, he passed. Like, he used to eat in a cafe quite a lot on near Blackstock Road in Finsbury Park. He used to be quite a little face in the manager, you know what I mean? As you do. I know everything out here, but come on, I know everything. I know all of these people, if they claim to be a little YouTube face out here, suck a dick. Storage Hunters is apparently Elon Musk's favourite TV show for his living. What? The Sun exclusive, brothers. Have you heard? Oh my God, when I read that Sun exclusive that day, Nathan Miles plays for Arsenal and earns £30,000 a week. But I borrow my house from Storage Hunters. I was like, no, the big yellow storage or something. Blood, allow me, you're the man. She was living in the big yellow storage building or something. No, yeah, she went straight to the Sun. The Sun gave her a piece for that. Nathan Miles, you're fucked up. But his mum must have been a fucked up character for him to do that. You can't raise a footballer and then the footballer's son dogs you that much. Nathan Miles' mum must have been bad mind. The way I see it is, she was bad mind. You're too bad mind. You're too bad mind. Nathan Miles, what did you do? She must have been blazing spice. That's all I can think. While she was meant to be cooking that rice, she was blazing that spice. Story that is. Arsenal supporters need to follow other channels too. I know, I should, innit? I know, I'm terrible. My bad, innit? I'm so up myself, innit? I think I'm the absolute fucking best. I do believe that my knowledge is incredible. It's second to absolutely nobody on the planet. Do you know what I mean? Second to no one on the planet, bros. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing to know. You can't teach this old dog a new trick. So, but yeah, I'd love to stream with you. If you don't want it, safe. Do you know what I mean? One thing I don't do, I will never pay, and I'm not saying you're ever suggesting that, like, who are you? The guy named Sugar. But yeah, them for Brixia Romano or some troops. Yeah. I'll do a stream with you. Pay me, man. Pay me, motherfucker. I don't pay no one. I'd rather pay for a light and pay for another pair of trainers tomorrow, or pay for a next pretty hat. Do you know what I mean? And make that hat sparkle and look beautiful. Bling, 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 bling. Do you know what I mean? Like all of my other beautiful motherfucking hats. But I ain't even quarter them. Do you want me to start ripping into the drawers? I'll start pulling out hats for every day of the month for next month. And you see December? I'll put you out a whole next 30 days for December. I've got another 30 hats on release for December, just for December. Don't think I got my new era Christmas hat coming out. Do you know what I mean? Shit. Where did Hazard go? Where did Hazard go? Appreciate the thought, bro. But Will, you must come on the channel as well real soon, man. Guna to Guna, real one. Guys, please, like, Kaya is in the building. Listen, guys, I'm gonna bring your attention. Everyone that likes to spit a little bar, and we know I'm a naughty guy, and I love to spit bars on my channel. I think Friday night is gonna be not Danny AFC TV no more. Danny AFC TV is going to rest on Friday nights, and it turns into your Too Bad Mind channel. Your Too Bad Mind, hosted by myself and Kyle. So it will be North London Friday nights. I do believe. Could it be from this very Friday night? Very possibly. Danny AFC TV. We're going hip hop. We're spitting bars. It's open mic. Every Friday night on Danny AFC TV, we're going fucking open mic, innit? How's about that? Get the likes on the video if you like that. If you want to see somebody, do you want to hear some of them dirty bars from back in the day? Girl, are you ready? DT, are you ready? Robbie Aftv, are you ready? Do you want to hear me slew you? Do you want me to get pen and paper for you and tell the whole world how you're a nasty bunch of human beings? Guys, start hitting that like button if you want to hear. If you want Friday nights to be hip hop night on Danny AFC TV, come like some. Now everyone from Hackney, put your fucking hands up and follow me. What? Everyone from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up. What? What? While he stands tough, no DT could never get rough. Cause I'm a fucking man out here, and he only licks down girls out here. 1 gal, 2 gal, 3 gal, 4, 90 AFC, TV, DT, don't want no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo, I just left that the Lewiston Waste man for on a plate. You wanna talk about a girl called Karen? I don't really know fucking girls like Karen. You are a scum. You are a white bum. I will trim your beard, you little bum. I know you do live in a trailer with your mom. I know you did suck cock in prison. Now what you gonna say about me? I'm fucking foul, G. I know everything you wanna say about me. Eminem is a fucking G. Danny AFC TV, I represent me, G. Kyle's coming on the show on Friday, G. We're gonna fucking make Monopoly. If I say some shit I want to say, I'm going to get banned from YouTube another day. And I'm going to be screaming on the freeway. That will, what the fuck am I going to say? Hey, Kyle, it's that time, bro. Awesome type. No more midgets. That's £85 million, please, well. See, here's the problem, bros. This is why I want the humble Arda Galea for Fenerbahce. This is why I want the not so humble, but the very exciting Endrick from Brazil, because they've got to be cheaper than that. Listen, Napoli are going to win the league in the Serie A. It's not going to be chump change. They're not going to say, hey, you know what, Arsenal? We signed him for 69 mil, because they did. They signed him for 69 mil, bros. Go look. They're not going to try and sell him for less than 69. Say his contract's running out. They're going to be like, give us our 69 back straight. If he's got another year or 2 or 3 left, then bros, it's 85, 95 mils. Cha-ching! But yeah, Osimhen is a bad man. For being so tall, he's very agile. He's very athletic. Like, you see a geezer of Tony size, and people seem to think Ivan Toney could play for Arsenal. Like, fuck off. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. Do you know what I mean? That is the broke. That is Fulham's. That is Charlton. That's Stevenage's version to Osimhen. That's Luton's version to Osimhen. Whatever happened to Hazard? Whatever. I think DT must have busted open Hazard's door. Don't fucking talk about me, bitch. I swear to God, Hazard, yo, I'll kick your ass, yo. Could never knock on my door like that, because DT, I'll fuck y'all up. I'll fuck y'all up. But no more midgets, please, is the call from Will, the Haaland Gunnar. Haaland. Will, when you coming on the channel, bro, seriously, me and you need to talk some real football shit, bro. Me and you have got to go toe to toe, like ding ding, but in a friendly way. Like, no, not even banks. Like, we just got to go toe to toe. Arsenal 89, 91, 94, bit of 98, touch a World Cup. Yeah, mate. Interesting fact, Kevin D was also half Jamaican. Seriously, uploaded a video of himself making oxtail stew. I swear he's Turkish, bros. Allow me, bro. I swear he's Turkish. Efendim abi, neredesin evi? I swear he's Turkish. Don't tell me he's after. He was Jamaican. He was Turkish, bros. Efendim Yui abi. Answer this question for me, abi. What is this I'm seeing? Serious. I think he may have. He could have made a good oxtail soup. I'm not gonna lie. I swear he was still Turkish though. Fuck. Yeah, she really ruined his career. Apparently went mad at Wenger and his academy staff. Same thing happened with Nana's mum. Hold on, what? Whoa. Andrew can't leave until 2024 though. Apparently his deal will be done soon. Raul front of the queue, but Eddie is talking to them apparently. No. None of that. No. You know I love you, brother, but none of that. It's not what I'm hearing from my sources in Brazil. No, but I haven't got sources in Brazil apart from, I don't know, hot sauce and chili or something, pepper red. But no, the way I've heard it from 1 or 2 people that I do trust is Arsenal will bottle it. PSG and Real Madrid will fight it out to the end. Arsenal will make the inquiry like heroes, but it's just going to come down to money, bros. If you want to put 35, 45 million quid down on a 16-year-old, do it. Real Madrid will. Do you know what I mean? If shit comes to shovel, Real Madrid will do it. Why won't we? And apparently it's Palmeiras. It's the same old situation. Hence why Danilo's got to go, isn't it? Apparently money makes the world go round. They're willing to do a deal ASAP. As long as they get in the correct change, apparently they're ready to do the deal today, bros. Today. Tomorrow afternoon, 5 p.m. You can have him. Just give me the money. Just give me the fucking money, yo. Just give me the fucking bees and honey, son. A very big worry is that eventual injuries. What? Where did that come from? Cover for Luke Shaw at left back. Do we play Trippier there when we need him at right wing back? Don't know. I'm not very patriotic. You have to ask an England fan. But I would say, presumably will be fit. The Man City fat boy, Kyle Walker, just push him back to right back. I don't like this right centre backs that play right backs. You've heard my Arsenal talk already, like. So I'm going to be real with that and just say there's no need for that at England. Like, if Ben White, right centre back, possibly right back. No, bros. England have got far too much talent at right back. Ben White, England right back is never going to happen. Trent can't do it for England at right back, so Ben White certainly can't. Do you know what I mean? He's not mobile. He's not agile enough. He doesn't get up and down the wing beautifully and elegantly enough for that shit. And Luke Shaw, he's another little fat boy for me. I don't know. I see, a year ago, I liked Luke Shaw. And when his contract was ticking down, I was thinking, do you know what, Arsenal? Monitor this situation slowly and then steal the cunt and then show the world he's a decent left back. But I don't know. His attitude's correct. He works hard. I just think he's not good enough. He's just a fat little cunt. I don't know. England and their 77 right backs. I don't know. 2 of them just should have been left backs, I suppose. Chilwell, unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe Mitchell's going to get a call from Crystal Palace. I don't know. I'm left footed. Shall I go and have a fucking shot? Do you know why? Because Lee Akers fucking, he would have sorted him out himself. Go on, Lee. And Lee. Yeah, I'm going to have to further up the conversation. Wolves away, Lee. Don't worry, I'll phone you in a second, Lee. Where are we? We're 51 minutes in. All right. Everyone wants to go to Wolves, Lee. It's like, oh, I'm not going to go into it now, Lee. I love you, Akers. I do. Oh, Akers, I love you. I love you, Akers. I do. I love you, Akers. I do. We love you, Akers. I do. Oh, Akers, you're a G. I thought Saka played there. Nah, we're not going to do that, surely. Bro, I tell you what, from Thursday, Manny, when the England World Cup comes out, when the squad is announced, do you want to come on and do a quick little, we'll talk about the 26-man. Listen, bros, who needs more than a 23-man squad? A 23-man squad allows you 2 players in every position. 2 left backs, 2 right backs, 4 centre backs. That's 3 goalkeepers, 4 central midfielders, 2 left wingers, 2 right wingers, and 4 strikers. That's a 23-man squad. This extra 3 players, fuck me. Madison, and Madison. I don't get it. Other than that, I'd bring Ian right back and Paul Merson and put them back in the England team. Bollocks. 26. Like, fuck me. Like, that's a lot of fucking player, isn't it? What's this? Your team? Ramsdale, Trippier, Stones, Cody, or Dunk, Shaw, Jude, Kilda. Oh, God, man's onto the Kilda. Yes! It's fucking sticking, Tilda. Matters, exactly. Barnes, Kane, Saka would be my England lineup. That's fucking beautiful. I don't know about Barnes, but this is beautiful. I like that. Where Barnes come from? Do not Leicester me or something. Do not Leicester City me off or no bullshit. All right, Barnes. I forgot who Barnes is. Burnley, Leicester, fuck off. Bros, why? Hold on. Matt Terrier would be like 25 mil max. He's so silky. Bros, I'm going to go look at this geezer now. It's bugging me. I bet I do. I must have seen this geezer, bros. If he's anyone worth talking about with no ignorance, I must have seen him somewhere. Just wasn't not aware of his name. Hold on. Right. That's me. Hello, Dan. Martin. Territy. Yep. As I thought. Lovely. Right, mine, Albert. Fredericks. Yeah. 25. Where's he been for the last 7 seasons, bro? Brother, Where's he been for the last 7 seasons? If I don't know him, why? This is why I don't know him, bros. Because he's 25 and he's done fuck all in the previous 7 years of his life. Let me have a quick look. Mm, 37-21. That's nothing to shout about. I mean, nothing to be scared about. 34 goals in 9 and 221. 222, he upped that. 37-26. He's got 8 and 13 so far this season. So he's sprung to life in the last year and a half, in all fairness, bros, because before the last year and a half, he's done absolutely fuck you in his career. Ah! Look who's in the building, better late than never. Oh my God, it's time to get this DT shit right started. Bros, I'm afraid to say it, 25 years old. Fuck that geezer, bros. He's had a year and a half in his life. And the last geezer we signed, who had a good year and a half, was Nicolas Pepe, and he cost us 72 mil, and we're going to get 0 back for it. Well, I love you, but not a chance. On that note, let's internationally number 1, Free Palestine. Let's number 2, say good evening to Hazard. Hazard, good evening, bro. What's going on?
My brother, Danny. What are you saying?
10:57. Brilliant.
I do apologize for my lateness. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it just come through now. Yeah, just now. I just heard, can you hear me? Because I heard nothing before that. Was that me or you?
I was going to say. It might have been me.
Right, what's going on, Haz? Good evening.
I do apologize for my lateness, but I am Asian.
What are we having? What are we having? A celebration? Was we eating? What are we doing? Perhaps, come on.
Just give me a second. Let me just turn these off.
It sounds a bit crazy, isn't it? I'm just playing
echo, you know.
Go on, talk to me, Haz.
Can you hear me?
I can, but there's a mad echo, like sick echo, like.
Okay, the echo's gone for me now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's gone for me as well. Sorry, I was checking up.
What are you saying, my guy? What are you saying?
Nothing much, man. I've been entertaining with the people for the last 56 minutes. I've been.
I am sorry about that, man. I am sorry. My phone was like on 15%, and I was like, you know, we need the full flex if we're gonna cover this DT shit. You get me?
Bros, I hear you. First of all, Hazzy, we ain't been on for a minute. What do you think of the picture behind me, bro?
Bro, I'm loving the thing, man. I mean, I've told you about that Arsenal bling in the middle. Yeah, that is just next level. But
yeah, I'm gonna take the hats and rearrange them. I think it was you.
Yeah, you know what it is.
No, the first night I went live, it was bare, just without the hats.
Yeah, I remember.
And he was like, "No, bros, it's bare without the hats." And I think I've rushed it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it all totally again. So I'm gonna change it totally from the badge. I'm gonna change it
because you know, like we was talking about getting this more professional, and we were having them conversations, and I was saying, look, there's certain characteristics about you that are just you. You get me, right?
Yeah.
So like the hats behind you, the zoot. The shouting out the window to the gal them, you know, you don't know that you can't change them things. You know, you need to upload that video of the village earlier, man. That shit is gonna get more views than your shows, my guy.
Seriously, what, the little village drive down the village lane there?
Yes, boy.
I have to fling that one out there. I've got something going on in the private chat. Oh shit, it was you. Sorry, bro. I must have. Yeah, I was waiting.
It was me. I was
giving it 100 miles an hour, bro. Seriously, you know what I mean? Right. Let me just check where we are in the comments. What we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to catch up on the comments, and then we're flying straight through, my brother. All right, mate. I can provide receipts. I know what he's talking about. Maybe we can do a away day vlog or something later in the season, bro. I'll be down. Most definitely. Again, mate. I can provide receipts. Who is he talking to?
What you been chatting about though, Danny? What's been going on?
Anything and everything. So I've slew DT, as of course we're gonna do. Then you got late, so I went into football chat.
Congrats to Martinelli though, yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Like, I don't know how Jesus has managed it. 10 games without a goal. Well done. I do think Richarlison, unfortunately, will start ahead of him in the World Cup. But,
have you seen that tweet, though, from Sky Sports? I don't know which correspondent it is, but apparently the Brazil coach, Jesus, was always nailed on, apparently. But he was at this, the coach was apparently, I don't know whether I need to read the tweet again, but one of the coaches was, or the main coach was over, TT was over at Liverpool when we were playing Liverpool at the Emirates. Yeah. And apparently the tweet says the man couldn't sleep because he says Martinelli's the best player in the pitch.
Basically, what it wasn't even, literally, he was having the obviously, I'm sure he was sleeping fine, but it was the torture of knowing that Brazil have got wingers for days, Vinny Jr., blah, 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 and they haven't got many central strikers, but they play more a false nine now to accommodate the Neymar in the middle, and Firmino was their backup, their go-to guy, as you know, Liverpool very much Firmino. So what it was is Martinelli doesn't fit into what Brazil need if Neymar isn't working, if you like. Basically,
Yeah.
A false number 9 basically is what Neymar's doing, and then Paqueta, apparently the same guy was basically saying Paqueta is nailed on, he's a starter, even though I don't get it with this Paqueta. I never wanted him at Arsenal. I don't think he's pulled up trees at West Ham either.
No.
But this Paqueta is the guy that unlocks every door for this Brazilian. The same correspondent you're saying, I was reading a lot what he was saying, basically, the sleepless nights. As soon as you said sleepless nights, it was the same guy in his little brown suit. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Fucker. So not you the fucker, him the fucker. So
I should think not.
So basically, he was saying though, the sleepless nights was Richarlison is going to be his go-to central striker, literally.
Yeah.
Jesus is the backup. Neymar's the false 9. That means Richarlison probably won't play either because they'll go Vinny, Neymar on the wing. Neymar false 9. And what did he say? Vinny and someone else on the wing. So give me a Brazilian winger, not Anthony.
And it wouldn't be Neymar either, would it?
No, because Neymar is the false 9. Sorry, bro. Neymar. Oh, fuck you, Danny. It could be. No,
I'm just going to see if I can bring the tweet up. Give me a second. Can you still see me? Yeah.
Yeah, of course I can. I'm going to go into the comments as you're doing that. Maybe he was half, but definitely Turkish. He spoke Turkish fluently. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Respect to you, bros. There was no way the brother was Jamaican. I think the Marvin Anderson, you're not Jamaican when you can speak Turkish as good as Heavy D. And you just literally spelled that one out to you. You probably learned Turkish. No. You don't just learn Turkish because your name is Danny Aftv and I want to slew people in Turkish just when it suits me. No. I'm not having that. Manny, you know I love you, innit? And you can come on any show you like, bro. But I'm not going to have... No.
Right, I've got the Brazil squad here, yeah?
Go on, talk to me. And listen, bro, the first thing that gets me, there seems to be a lack of central midfielders. There seems to be loads of defenders, a couple of midfielders, and about 60, 70.
Yeah. So your wingers that you're talking about, in terms of the attackers, yeah, you've got Neymar, Anthony, Rafinha, Vinicius Jr.
Stop. Sorry. To remark on that point, even though he hasn't been balling at Barcelona, the guy was going with, it will be Rafinha, Vinny Jr., Neymar the false 9. Richarlison again would be the number 9 after that. But the problem, the sleepless nights, just to clarify that sleepless nights, is because he knew he couldn't accommodate Firmino and have Martinelli in. So it was one or the other, but Martinelli still is not really a central striker. So the guy wasn't suggesting, if shit goes to shovel, could Martinelli be a central striker? He just can't see him getting much minutes on the wing for Brazil. That was basically what I was jumping. So it makes sense.
Yeah. But you know what? This is a good squad, though, Danny.
Of course, Brazil always bring a good squad. It's the
I think they might have a chance of winning it,
Bros, any Brazilian team with not being an idiot, like, of course, Hazard, come on, this is Brazil. Of course, any Brazil team have got a chance. Back in the day, 10 years ago, you'd be saying any Germany team would have a chance of a World Cup. We're not saying that now. Italy, not even there. But of
not
course,
even there. No.
Brazil, of course, bro. Are going to have... the thing is, they've got a couple of weak spots for me. Fred, I don't get it. I don't think they've got much in central midfield. Tell me their central midfield, bro. Fred,
yes, you've got Fabinho, Casemiro, Fred, Bruno Ramirez, Ribeiro, and Paqueta.
Hold on, who's the last one? Not Paqueta. Who? Aguero. Who?
Ribeiro. Ribeiro. Never heard of him.
Yeah, okay, it's fair. That's what I'm saying. We're both way too cool to lie. So, yeah, that one's going to miss me. I don't really know about him. But he's a PSG guy, something popping up somewhere in France or something, murking. Bro, I met him many times. He's definitely Turkish. Bros, I'm fully with you. I would say that as well. We all make mistakes. Amjid Ali, what did you make a mistake about, bro? Coming onto the stream? Was it me? Was it you? Was it something I said? What do you mean? Oh, DT. We all make mistakes.
Oh, is that what it's about, is it?
Of course it is. We all make mistakes. Do we indeed, bros? Let's look at the size of a mistake, bro. I went into a petrol station today, and when I lifted up the nozzle, it asked me, did I want to pay the cashier first, pay at pump or whatever. I'm from London. I wasn't very familiar, so I started banging every button. The petrol wouldn't come out. So I told the village cashier, if you don't make that fucking petrol come out into my car now, I'm going to come in there, I'm going to fucking start with you. I'm going to fuck you up, you villager. Do you know what I mean? That there is a judgment of error. It was my bad. I got frustrated because I didn't know how to use their village pump. That's a mistake. Going home on a Friday night and punching up your missus, bros, that's calculated.
Yeah, but the thing is what he's said in his video, and he's played the mental health card, hasn't he? That's the problem.
That wasn't me laughing behind it. That's just me. That's the Sprouts, and we all knew he was going to do that. That's why, and I don't want to be when I refer to mental health, I just say health mental. I do it backwards because I don't want no one to get upset with me, so I just refer it to as something else. He's going to scream the health mental. What is that, bro? Come on. Is that what got him out of jail after 7 months?
He was saying through the video. I mean, are we actually getting onto this now? Then is that are we going down the DT route now? Yeah, because I watched it and he was saying that basically Robbie knows that through this time and period, even leading up to and before the incident, which he acknowledges was wrong, he wasn't right in the head. And he says, I've got text messages from Robbie where I've been telling him that I'm not right and I need support. And Nobby really could be a Nobby. Robbie's acknowledged it. Robbie basically knew everything, but what happened was when the shit hit the fan and the social media storm started and it started hitting the media.
Can I slow you down? So do you remember I was having my rants about this from In and Out? I know you can't watch me on every minute on every stream, but this is something I said. Remember, I drove past Robbie. If I ever screamed, remember I was screaming out Holloway Road. I see Robbie. You know your guy's beating up women, and that's when it sort of. This wasn't. Oh, hold on. The Holy Girl everything was before that, so we don't want to open up that. We're talking after now. I've got over the Holy Girl thing, and I'm driving BMW settings just past Robbie Holloway Road. I'm like, you know what your guy's doing, isn't it? Like he's going out there smashing up his woman, bro. Like, and basically he looked at me like it's a bad thing to say, bro. But this was at the same time when it was rife that I was putting up on Twitter daily. Man knows what he's doing. Robbie knows what he's doing.
Yeah. To be honest with you, you was one of the first people on road. I didn't even know about this woman beating thing until you told me, to be honest with you. Remember, we were chatting about it in a group.
Yeah, I knew about it for a while, bro. It was nothing. What am I supposed to do? I had to sit on that for a month and think, do I really want to release this and start saying, I know factually the guy slaps around his woman when he's upset with Arsenal or something? Bro, you know I sat on this for a month before I even dropped that.
Yeah.
I sat for a good 3-4 weeks, bro, before I thought, is this even right to talk about? Like, so things get about, bros, and I am one of them guys. It's nicks and crannies of maybe what you do in your life, your private life, what you do for a living.
Yeah. But what was interesting for me, though, Danny, was like there's a pattern here now because I couldn't even believe, you know, Heavy D obviously passed away, Claude passed away. I didn't even know that there was issues between Heavy D and Robbie and these guys, right? But it's telling you that basically Robbie is so ruthless. Friendship, nothing like that it is business and the dollar first.
But look at Mo said. Look what Mo said, and I thought Mo would have been a touch more real and probably done a stream with me. He was like, when me and Mo were talking, and it was email as well. And bros, you know I don't have to send it to you, but if you need me, I can. When he invited, well, not invited himself, he said I'm going to come and do a stream with you for this and that reason, and blah blah blah. Forget that. I'm just saying. Remember, this was a guy that stood by Robbie for, as he said, not 1, not 2, not 3, 7 years. And then when he's getting pelted away at Everton, and people are now physically trying to move to him, we don't want you at our club. When I'm now shielding him as a friend, I wanted him away as a godly person. I tried to take him away from the dramas that was happening to him and get out of our club. So I was like, Mo, well, this is why he disrespected you and disrespected everyone else. Bro, that showed you. Bro, all he done was literally rock a T-shirt. Hazard, get off my stream right now. Can you go change your T-shirt, bro?
Yeah, man, for real. Free Palestine, innit?
With that T-shirt, bro, Hazard, can you do me a favor, bro? Can you go put a very bright white clean T-shirt on instead, bros, from Marks and Spencer's?
For real. But do you know, like what he was saying as well is that to the extent, okay, fair enough, was not fair, but let's say he done that. But Robbie was then going on all like putting the sauce on. I've got daughters. The way that he's done that, I've got my own daughters. I've got to think of this and that. My mum was like literally profiting of what happened with DT.
I told Robbie, just so you can sleep with this better tonight, in case you're ever trying to. I know you're not worrying him to that extent, but bro, I told Robbie when I met him at the stadium, you know what, your guy, the guy that you won't let me on your channel because I've labeled him the woman beater. That's what I said to Robbie, right in his face. I was like, you know what he's doing to his woman, innit? And the guy told me I was bang out of order for saying it. That was his only comment to me.
According to DT, he knew all along.
Bros, I'm telling you, I told him to his face that day. We both know what he's doing to his woman tonight, innit? Safe, Robbie. And then I walked off, innit? and he was sniggering to himself. He must have known, you fast-ass little white bastard. How the fuck do you actually know this? Have you got infrared beam to me and DT's text messages? Because someone was fucking chatting in my ear, bros. I promise you that much.
Yeah.
Someone was talking in my ear, bros, for me to be confident enough to go on YouTube and say, I know Robbie knows what's going on. I know DT's in contact with him.
For real.
Yeah? And then when I see Robbie on Holloway Road, after he finished his little filming in his Aftv bollocks that he does, yeah, I told him straight in front of his cameraman, bro, you know what he's going home to do to his woman tonight. But you don't let me on your stream. I didn't go on your stream. I just said, I know if I asked, you wouldn't allow me on your stream on the strength of your boy, innit? But know what your boy is going to go home and do to his very own wife tonight, innit?
You need to go through some of these comments, Danny.
Let's go through, bro. Come, let's start going through. Hit me up. Manny, sorry, man. Guys, anyone that us jump straight through? Listen, he's not Jamaican, Manny, so I'm going to skip this straight away. He's Turkish, 100%. Turkish. Harvey Barnes has been playing. Sorry, I forgot his name. I'm thinking who Barnes was. Has been so in play well with Madders. Bro, I did say Leicester first. I knew Barnes played for Leicester. He's missing me, bro. There's so much English talent in attacking midfield wise. From once Maddison can't get a chance, bro, with all respect, who the fuck is Harvey Barnes? But I slightly agree with you. Your whole England team was perfect. I'll just take away Barnes and I'm going to find someone else for that. In fact, I will get back to your 1 to 11. In fact, excuse me for being rude. How's it jumping in? If you could send that 1 to 11 to the comments one more time.
Blame me. I come late.
It was fucking Asian timing out here, bros. You know,
blame the village, innit? Blame the village.
Bros, the village as well. They were got involved.
Fuck the village.
Bros, they tried to turn the electric off. Do you know what I mean?
Wi-Fi.
By the way, bro, seriously, do you know if you come to visit me in my village, bro, I'm really dying for you. They might ask you to show verification of who you are and why you want to hate me here, bro. Because of the strength of my hat and bandana, they were asking me who I was, like. So, bro, they're gonna.
Yo, you need to come and visit Man in Wolverhampton, but if we're allowed to talk about that,
bro. Tried again today. All right. So, Will, the secret's out. Will wants to also go. Will Hell ain't doing up. Who's on the chats tonight? He wants a ticket. He went.
Yo, if you can get tickets, come, man.
Bro, he said, is there any chance we can bark up Liakers' street? So I kind of was like, ooh, touchy tonight, bros. We definitely not going to go the Liakers way for tickets for Wolves. Didn't go into everything. I was just like, bros, I'm hunting it. So basically, someone's just put out on Twitter he's got tickets for Wolves. I have just messaged him on behalf of me and Halen Will. You went in this stream earlier, Indian timing, bro. So again,
Asian timing, innit?
I'm still actually trying to get there, bro. But if you go back to the start of the comments, do you want me to go back there and find them for you?
No, I believe you, fam. I believe you.
He's just been offered a Wolves ticket, $250. He said, "What is the world coming to?" Will, hey,
fuck off.
Bruv, Hayden Will, have you just been offered a ticket for Wolverhampton for £250 on the behalf of our amazing guest tonight, Hazard? Even though I know he doesn't think I'm lying, I just need you to come and take. Bruv, he's been offered a ticket this evening on Twitter for $250. Bruv, that's about his drinking money, his petrol.
You know how much I paid for mine?
30 quid.
No, think again.
55. You got it for nothing, innit?
I got it for nothing, my G.
Shouts.
It's not just Lee Akers who's got the connections out here, you know, fam.
you only can do it up north. Don't fuck about. We do it in London. You do it up north, bro. Don't fuck me about.
Do you know what I mean, G?
Hold on, but you did tell me to hurry up in these comments. So listen, as I tell Danny about Loki, bro, I just didn't like the track. I know about Loki, bro. I just didn't like the actual track. I thought I could.
Yeah, Loki's the one, man. Loki's the one.
I wasn't, I just thought I could have done more of that track. That's it. Just put me on that track, give me that microphone, and I would have.
That's the comment you want to pin, fam. That's the comment, my G.
Buff tonight, looking amazing. Is Lacazette going to the World Cup?
Yui, I would give you a big hug if you were here now.
I'm going to ask you that. Is Lacazette going to the World Cup?
Move on, yeah, move on, yeah.
That means no. Bruno and Casemiro, decent. Bruno, brilliant. I don't like Casemiro. I don't know. Hazard?
He looks like a bit of a frog, doesn't he?
Bro, I think it is the way he looks, bros. I'm not.
Don't he look like Shrek?
Bros, he looks like a really dark version of Shrek.
Bro, like, yeah. See, let me tell you something, right? From time when man plays for the dirty Manx, yeah, he's shit, and I don't care.
He's fucking horrible, isn't it? The only thing they're clutching onto right now, and I don't know where he's been for a couple of weeks, is Anthony.
Yeah. Do you know something? Like, I used to love Ronaldo, right? Yeah. when he played for Madrid, even when he played for Juventus. Like, but ever since he's come like back to United, I'm like, you're just a bag of shit.
Hold on. Portugal, Messi, they're both at the World Cup, yeah? Is this the last chance saloon? Are they both at the World Cup? Messi, Argentina.
Yeah, I mean, Argentina definitely are. Ronaldo, I think they qualified, didn't they?
I don't know. Did they? I'm asking you, Hazard.
Oh, fuck knows, mate.
See what we're doing right now. Hashtag ask Manny. Portugal, what were they doing?
Manny will know, innit? Manny's like an encyclopedia, my G.
Manny, Spain, France, I've got no chance. Hold on, Spain, France, I've got no chance. France, I've got no chance. Anyone rating Germany? From what I know, not Manny. No one rated Germany here. We said Germany of 10 years ago, G, number one. Germany of 10 years ago.
Yeah. Manny's confirmed it, fam.
He's confirmed it. Right, let me hurry up. Shit.
Ronaldo and Messi at the World Cup, yeah.
But Hazard's dropping facts. Robbie is nothing but a cup, bro. I've done a stream with the legend Kenny Ken, and he told me he's glad he's no longer associated with Lyle or Aftv. So why does Kenny Ken? I walked past Kenny Ken on Holloway. This was a couple of months ago. He came in the most filthiest look as he walked past me, and I was like, I wonder who you are, mate. And then anyway, on Twitter later on, there was just a load of tweets coming my way, and one had like him tagged, and I was like, that's the cunt, that filthy eyed. Look, it was Kenny Ken. I was like, oh, that's why you're bogging me on Holloway Road, you motherfucker.
You know what? I like Kenny Ken, and he talks to you back on Twitter as well. He does speak some good sense Arsenal-wise, but you know, I worry about people associated too close with Lee Paycheck Gunner. That's the only worry for me. Other than that, he's safe.
This is why I do not follow him and do not want to follow him. Sorry, guys. That's it. I don't follow these people. People ask me a lot, Hazard, and you've asked me yourself in the past, like, why don't you know any other YouTuber? Because most of them are dickheads, bro. Sorry to say. I actually don't like none of them. I'm going to speed into a few more comments. England won't win.
What about your good mate, Terry?
Oh, God. Do you know what? You see him, bro. Oh, man. Just give me one opportunity. Just let me see him.
I'll tell you something, though, Danny. I'll tell you something, though. He's loving on the Arsenal at the moment, though.
As he does that, he's a proper slippery little snake. He's a man.
Swear down. He's like, you could fool him for a gunner.
In London, that feeds off Aftv. So if Robbie says bounce and come and suck on me right now, he does it. Same as DT, even though he's not associating with it now. I've hotted him as well. This is an everyone. I was like, you'll suck their balls. Anything they say, they can beat their woman tonight, and la la la. That's all you are, Terry. You know what I mean? But
yeah, you've got to, Danny. You've got to respect this about Manny. Like, yeah, is that like you only ask him the one question. He doesn't just answer the question, but he tells you like the detail and how it got to that.
I love it. And hold on, just like to Kyle. Kyle, you know what? YouTube are doing this thing here, and Hazard, my guest tonight, will certainly confirm this for you. If they don't like what you're saying, I'm getting banners on all my comments. Bros, you know when Lee Akers starts effing and blinding? YouTube are now messaging me, Lee, don't get in your feet because obviously I don't care. But it will tell me now, Danny, do you want to hide this comment, let it go, or bin it? It's giving me free options, Hazard, man. I'm getting all this freakiness coming at me.
Oh, yeah, because of the YouTube the settings. Yeah.
So, I don't know what you possibly said, Kai, but you skipped me, bros. I didn't, bros. You must have said something that YouTube didn't like, bro. I didn't skip you. You're not there, bro. See, for me, in real time, you're not there, Kyle.
For real, I didn't see you either, my G.
There you go, bros. Hazard didn't see you either, bros. That got skipped. Whatever you said got closed down. If you could have put a hashtag free something or who knows, it got closed down because of whatever you said, bros. I promise you that. Hazard, mate, I kept my distance from this Spanish gunner.
You know who he's talking about there, don't you?
Ones. Obviously, Paycheck, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. To the Spanish gunner, of course. Jez Collins are good ones. I don't know who Jez Collins is. Good ones.
You know, Jez is the old one, man.
Stick to the Irish Brevin, Del Boy.
Oh, Linda, don't go, mate. I've just come, Linda. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
Mad, yeah, bros. Whatever you said, it's strange but true, bros. Whatever you said, YouTube have put a banner on it. And you see, when I come off my live, strange but true, it's going to say, Danny AFC TV, would you like to hide what Kyle said, block what Kyle said, or leave it like for us to decide, leave it in the 50-50 bin? And I just be like, I just go past it like, I didn't see it. Hazard, I didn't see it. I just carry on like I just didn't see it.
Scandalous, Danny. Scandalous. How's my guy UE? What you saying, UE? You're a bit quiet, man. What's happening?
That's why, bros. You said the. Do you know the word when people are deceased? You said that word. Yeah, bruv. You can't do that, bruv. Yeah. Kyle, that's what. No, he didn't say nothing bad, us. He basically. I can put it on the screen, but there's no point. If
Yes,
YouTube,
Huey. James Madison, give him 45. You know what, Huey? You need to be replacing Richard Garlick, bro. You need to be in the club.
Right, let's stop on this one, Hazard, yeah, because he properly don't like KT. We know this. This is Lieka's guy. Will loves him. Not sure about your opinion on KT no more.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know I love him, man.
All right, still cool. All right, cool. So what we're saying is, though, I think he's offered a bit much money there, but I think, do you know what? Yeah, all right, Hazard. We're gonna take a trip down Newcastle Road. Newcastle are third in table. Let's forget the accents and everything. Yeah?
I was gonna say that's not a Newcastle accent, my G.
Why? Yeah, Hazard, don't fuck with me, man.
That's better. That was more Palestinian than Newcastle.
I said on last night's stream, Hazard. I said on last night's stream. Yeah, if Arsenal signed 2 players, we'd go for league. If Newcastle find 2 players, they're going top 4. But anyway, forget now the accents, yeah? So going back to that, and I did say Madison is now going to be a game changer for Newcastle United. I think Madison gets all his props and all his vitality for life back because obviously he's pissed off Southgate no matter whatever he's done. It's the Guendouzi situation all over again. Arteta didn't like Guendouzi. Hazard agreed with Arteta? I didn't. Anyway, we're not opening a can of worms. What we're saying is Arteta didn't like him. Simple as Arteta didn't like him. I hope one day Hazard, as he makes me try and admit things certain times. The guy just didn't like Guendouzi, so the guy left the club.
He played shit against Tottenham the other day, but yeah, anyway, go on.
That wasn't all right. So that's the pandemic coming out to Arteta time, bruvs. Come on, bruvs. He tried. Like, listen, allow him 10 seconds of whatever, bruvs. Listen, I don't want to. Nope, I'm not having that either. So moving on. Certain managers just don't like people. And did you know, Hazard, out of all of the attacking midfielders in the country, and me and you ain't patriotic, let's have it absolutely straight, brilliant, because they'll love this one YouTube tonight, because me and you don't like England. I'm joking. We just don't give a fuck. But anyway,
no, we just love Arsenal more, innit?
That's it, bros. But anyway, back to the point. Mount, Foden, who you know I got a lot of time for. Yeah? Grealish, our very own Bakary Saka. None of them have got stats as good. And if Manny's out here, Manny will confirm this. Hashtag Ask Manny. Who is the English attacking mid, stroke, wing, or whatever you like, with the best stats in the Premier League? Goals and assists. He's murking Saka, right?
Bruv, shall I tell you something, right?
You know what? He's doing that for Leicester as well, Hazard. He ain't doing that for City. He ain't doing that for Man United.
Bruv,
or Chelsea.
Shall I tell you this now, yeah? You take Madison and you drop Mount and you drop Mount, yeah? Should I tell you why you drop Mount, bro? You should forget the stats, bruv. Should I tell you why you drop Mount?
He likes Mount. He likes
Mount.
But
listen, fuck him, right, bruv? Do you know why you drop Mount? Do you know why you drop Mount? You drop Mount because he got nutmegged by Banjo White. Man got nutmegged by Ben White, you know.
Bro, I'm totally on this page. And I don't get the fascination. I don't.
Bye, Mount. Bye.
I don't get Mason Mount as a footballer. I think he's decent. Like, do you know what his level is for me? And I don't want no Arsenal fans to get pissed off at me. ESR. He's Emile Smith Rowe, and not a single piece better. Emile Smith Rowe ain't going to jumping on that play. Obviously, we know he's injured, but
listen, Danny. Let me tell you something, right? You know, you're going into the England conversation a bit now. Let me tell you something. Do you think, right, that Harry Maguire, that twat from Tottenham who plays centre back, I was mentioning him today, Dyer, Mason Mount, Sterling, all these men who are having shit seasons, right? Do you think all of a sudden you're going to gel them into a team and they're going to start playing good?
Absolutely not, Hazard. And this is why I'm not patriotic. This is why I don't like him. This is why I'm not really a Gareth Southgate fan. And so I don't subscribe to anything they say. Because you know what, bro? For me, and this is why I love you, you liven it up. It is Jude Bellingham time, yeah? I don't care if it has to be Jadon Sancho then. Everyone is young, hungry. All your killers in that team. Yes. Manny
Where will he go, Sancho?
For me, again, it's do you prefer a Listen. All right, forget Sancho.
Neither of them.
Hold on, wait, Hazard, let's do this properly now, right? Since we've got onto the subject, it's a 26-man squad. A 23-man squad like it used to be back in them good old days, Hazard, yeah, is 2 players in every position. 3 goalkeepers, well, that's 3. 2 right backs, 2 left backs, 4 centre halves, 4 centre mids, 2 left wingers, 2 right wingers, and 4 strikers. That's a 23-man squad. You've now got 3 extra players, bro. Maddison. I don't understand how you can't accommodate him in a 26-man squad. Tell me how many attacking midfielders in this country are actually better than him. I'm not trying to blow Maddison Day. All I'm saying is my feeling is when Maddison does join Newcastle, that is going to be the game changer for Newcastle because Ramirez will go further back and defend and protect that line. Maddison's going to now start taking the piss. When Isaac comes back, if he is a baller, Newcastle are going to finish top 4 this year. Do you know what I mean? But Newcastle have to sign Maddison, obviously, in January.
Yeah.
Maddison's a brilliant player, bros. I think some people, is it an attitude problem? Do you know what? I'm going to label him as Guendouzi the second. I think.
Nah, but it's like what was it? Akers was saying in the chat earlier that he's just got his favourites. But the problem is I think when you've got a World Cup right in the middle of the season, I mean, I'm just Hazard Khan. You get me? I'm not a football coach or expert like Southgate. But when you've got a World Cup in the middle of the season, form has to play a part. Now, if you look at your Sakas and look at his stats at the moment and how he's playing, I know he's been knocked around with injury. Saka has to. If Saka does not start for England,
Hazard, one moment. In a struggling team, Leicester City, yeah, a team that's been struggling until the last 2 games.
I like that stat Manny's brought up.
Again, because I pinned it. But hold on, they've been struggling for every game apart from the last 2, yeah? Bro, this is a relegation team. And
is that this season, Manny? Is that this season?
That's a lot. Manny, are you sure, bro? Because I'm going to fuck you up if you're wrong. Are you
that
sure?
That sounds excessive. I don't know if Leicester scored 13 goals.
Have Leicester scored 13 this season themselves?
No, I'm just joking.
No, wait. There's no chance. Jared Bowen has 21 goals. No, he hasn't. Manny, you're reading BBC again, aren't you? That's definitely wrong.
Manny's probably looking at stats from like 2020, 22 in it. Manny, like, you get me?
Manny,
like,
oh, sorry. I'm going to say wrong to that, and I'm going to say wrong to that. Not a chance. Bowen has not got 21 goals and assists this season. I don't think West Ham have scored 21 goals. West Ham are considering.
Oh, okay. Is he talking about 21 goals and assists combined? Okay.
He still hasn't got that. I watch West Ham quite a lot.
He just brought it, Danny. Yep. No, my bad. Wrong page. Yeah.
Exactly.
Manny, you nearly lost your gig. Your Thursday night gig was about to be cancelled, bro.
No, he was about to get sacked for that, bro. Listen, you're telling me Gerard Bowen has not. But Gerard Bowen, bros, I know West Ham season ticket holders, bro. They're telling me they'll give. They don't mind if Arsenal take him now. That he's lost it since last season. So if anyone accuses or comes into the stream,
look at you, Manny having a reggae blinder. Yes, Huey's coming with the black cat jokes, yeah? My brother.
It's that time. Manny's son. This house, so you've got to be human.
Oh, you've got to love how witty Huey is, man. Honestly, he's so funny.
He's got to be the funniest person in the world, man. Right. Anyway, Maddison, 6 goals in 12 Premier League games.
It's not bad.
Better than Gabriel Jesus in a struggling team. Sorry, I shouldn't have added that one in, I suppose.
I'm not subscribing to that one. Like, I have to say, like, you know, like, you can't mess with Jesus at the moment. You know why? The only goal we scored on yesterday's game, Danny, it came from Jesus' pressure, winning the ball back, and then going into the corner, and then going for a corner rather, which we scored off.
When he was having a good game, a bit like Lacazette when he was having a good game, yeah.
Yeah, but like he does that 10 times better. It does.
I'm joking. How's it unfair?
You've got to appreciate football outside of goals and assists, Danny.
Yes, and if you are a centre forward, just for me personally, you have to score goals.
I agree. He needs to, and he will score. He will score.
When you have the label, not left back, not right back, not goalkeeper, when you are central striker,
you need to score. Yeah. Yeah.
And it does make me wonder why Pep Guardiola told him to absolutely fuck off and I'll go and get myself a prime Haaland than a prime Alvarez because I don't trust you. In fact, I'd rather play Grealish or Foden as a number 9 ahead of you. Just saying.
Well, look, he's. But having said that, his goal scoring record for City, I know Manny. Hopefully, if Manny's got his batteries in, will give us the stats for his goals scored at City. It was not bad. It was not bad for somebody who wasn't starting every week.
He was good. He had spurts like last season when he scores 4 in a game. Like he done many things like that. He would have phases where he'd score 4 in one game, 2 in another, and then suddenly he's got 8 in 3 games. But then the next 18, he got 2. That's a bit what Jesus is like. Right.
Okay. James Maddison, I think we've got the right stats here now, Manny.
6 goals, 4 assists. Courtesy of bruv, that's a never dodgy one. Don't listen to Transfer Market either. They will tell you that Hazard has actually just signed a deal with DTFC. Do you know what I mean? They're the type of guys that say all sorts. In fact, WB come on the other night, and who did he say was Argentinian? The geezer that we're linked with, Lefaco Torres, and I love mugging WB off at the best of times. I know you do as well, Hazard. So when he come in and said, "Yeah, we're linked with some Argentinian guys," I was like, "We're not linked. What Angel Di Maria? Who, you prick?" He was like, "He's a winger. He's Argentinian." And then he put his name for Facundo Torres, and I was like, "Well, prick. Number one, he's Uruguayan. So please, why are you making me chase an Argentinian when it comes from Uruguay?" And I'm live while he's doing this, bro. I don't even need to lift up my phone.
Danny,
like, oh. Yeah.
Big up to Hans. I think you missed that comment. He said hello to me. Big up Hans, my guy.
Hans, no, I didn't miss it. I did. You were giving it, bruv. No, I really did. I did.
Okay. How are you, my brother Hans? Sorry, I must have motor mouthed in, innit?
You know what I do, bruv? Sometimes I put up a slide farm and I'm like, I acknowledge it in my way. Like, yes, I hear you. Don't worry, using full.
How are you, Hans? You good, my friend? How are you finding Arsenal this season, man?
Bro, when are you coming back to London? And
when are you coming back? Yeah.
When are you coming on the stream? And how good are the
You know, if Hans was in London, yeah, you man would definitely be coming to Wolverhampton next Saturday. No doubt, my G.
Bro, me and Will, if Will didn't disappear the moment you come in, must have been your t-shirt. I'm telling you, if Will didn't disappear. If Will didn't, I'm joking, Will. If Will didn't disappear the second you come in, well, that was the first 5 minutes. What about Acres, Wolverhampton? And then he put it in the car. I've just been offered one, Dan, for 250. He was like, what is the world actually coming to, mate? It's Wolves, not Barcelona. With all respect, he went, it's fucking Wolves away. You're not Barcelona. I've just been told 250. What's your guy Acres say? I'm going to have one more, because I don't think he's in the chat, obviously, but he'll watch it back tomorrow and think I'm a right Barcelona. I'm going to have one more attempt at Acres. What actually happened, bros? Come on. You know what I mean? I went from guaranteed ticket to suddenly no ticket, and I don't actually know what happened. You know what I mean? So I need to see if there's a way of resurrecting that, because I would still love a piece of Wolves. Do you know what? I want it more, Has? It's not even just me and you now, and I'm not even being horrible, and it ain't even the t-shirt you promised me. Bro, more romantically, bro, it's actually the last game before the World Cup. And
I was going to say that.
Lifetimes, could we all take a picture and say the last game for the World Cup, boys, Arsenal are top of the fucking league, bro? So when I started actually clocking it in my head, I was like, you know what? This is a bigger miss than in a couple of years' time, I'm still going to be gutted about Wolves away. So I'm going to have one last appeal to Lee. I'm going to see if it was, I don't like saying it online, was it a financial, like, well, whatever the problem was, I'm going to find out. Maybe it's too far, like, I don't know. Maybe just thought, fuck it. Listen, on Saturday he was at Millwall, on Sunday he was at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? He's a geezer that gets about. Maybe it's London clubs. I don't know. I'm going to have to speak to him and just say, brother, come on. Wolves away. Hazard.
Because look, if you can get hold of the tickets, Danny, I mean, you've got a car, or you could jump on the train. You get me?
I'll drive to Wolves in light work. I'll just leave at 6 a.m. Make sure I'm there by 8. Halgal. Freshen up. Link you. Let's go. Halgal.
Standard thing, man.
UE searching everything. Being honest, we love it, bros. Couldn't tell, bro. More chance of England winning the World Cup or Arsenal winning the Premier League. Oh, hold on, whoa! Everyone stop, because we have got one from UE here. You know, these kind of questions I really enjoy. Hazard, Arteta has been blamed for the pandemic, and he's been put on guard on his leave just during the January transfer window. And unbelievably, Wolverhampton's finest, Hazard K, is actually in charge with Edu on making Arsenal go forward from January for the rest of the season. That's League Cup, FA Cup, Europa League. Big up Barcelona, we Man United, by the way. And obviously, a Premier League title till. Are we going for second? Are we going for third? Are we trying to just get fourth and qualify next year? What is Arsenal's targets? And then, but what he's asking is you can read, obviously.
Okay, so our target is we're going for the league, and we have to. It's like last season when what's our target? Well, we're going for top four, third or fourth. Like this season, we are where we are. We are 2 points clear of City. We are now with some of the other teams that are dropping off, and you look at your Chelseas and your Liverpools and Uniteds that are kind of dropping off. It is between us and Man City, and absolutely, I'm going to answer those two signings in that we need two players that are going to hit the ground running, right? And the most important areas for me is somebody that is going to be clinical and finish in front of goal and has done it in the Premier League. And one of them could be Zaha.
Okay. I thought you were going striker then, where you were like, it's finishing. I thought you were going to go striker. Okay.
We know that Zaha is a proven goal scorer. He will slot into our team and he'll probably score on his debut.
Exactly. He's that guy. Buzz, he's always wanted to play for Arsenal.
He loves Arsenal. He's always wanted to play for us. This is his time.
And that's what I'm saying. Vieira being an ex-Arsenal player, I don't listen. If it was Villa, Man U, I think Vieira would be like, fuck you. I think if Arsenal come calling this guy like P, Patrick, I've only wanted to play for this club. This is my dream. I'm 30.
And I know the boys are talking about Trossard, who could do a job and is Prem proven as well. But I just think that chemistry.
Hazard. That there for me, and I know I'm going on. Danny's always right. This guy's come from like Club Brugge and Anderlecht at best, went to Brighton. So that means he's on 25, 35 grand a week. He ain't going to make a rash move in January. The Trossard thing will play out to this summer.
Yeah, so you're right.
For me, that isn't a January signing.
No. And why would they let him go in January? They don't need to.
Potter, and he said, I'm going to give you 200 grand a week now. So his 35 grand a week at Brighton goes to 200 grand a week on the Kings Road Chelsea. He might accept that. Otherwise, I think he waits until the summer and he takes the best money that comes his way. I don't care.
So it's Zaha for me. Right? Now, the other signing, right? Bear in mind here, Danny, I was going to message earlier in the group, but I'll say it now while we're here, right?
Realistically as well. So we're talking finances as well. What would you bid? What is the most? What is the ceiling on Wilfried Zaha? Considering he can join other clubs for free in January, or agree at least to join other clubs in free, abroad, that is. So, what is the most you'd put on his head? Or it's just you'll play it out to the end of the season, knowing that when you offer, because in my opinion, and I said this on last night's stream, if Liverpool offered him 170 grand a week in the summer, and Arsenal offered him 135, I actually still believe he'll take the 135 from Arsenal, just because he doesn't want to uproot his kids. Because he is a bit of a family guy now. He is maturing. He's got his grandparents and his mum and dad, all South London connect. He can still stay in that same fucking family household.
Yeah, look, it's difficult, Danny. So it's whether the club would, but I'd probably say between 20 and 25, I'd be finishing.
No way, absolutely silly talk. See, for me, I start the bidding at 8. I go to 10. I round it off at 12.5 mil.
It's not going to happen. They'd rather keep him and lose him on a free.
Sweet, no problem. Then lose him on a free then. Bro, you're not going to be going for Champions League football. I don't think Palace, and I big them up and I big up Vieira, I don't think they're going for Europa League this season. You're accommodating your 9th, 10th, 11th place finish. Bro, Zaha for the last 4 months or £12.5 million. It's totally up to you. You're Crystal Palace, you're not Real Madrid, innit?
Yeah. So, I think P will show us the middle finger, but anyway.
I don't think so. All right, cool. Hazard, I'm now. Like you always say, when you were looking for Tilda, and he'll say, all right, 44.7. I'm now going to extend my hand to you, Hazard. I'm going to say 14.6, okay?
Yeah, I just can't see it happening. I think they'd probably just say.
Who the fuck do you actually think Crystal Palace are? They can turn down £14 million on the strength of keeping him for another 4 months.
It's the same Crystal Palace who got 50 million for that dead right back from United. What's his name? Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, they're shrewd people, bro.
I can't remember his name. I'm gonna go now, bro. All right, cool. I'm gonna take your attention now to a fat boy. He plays for Belgium. He's a Leicester City midfielder. We've been talking about Madison all night, or a lot of the night. What is your ceiling? Let's just say Lokonga's been sold. So we've got 3 central midfielders at the club. It's the great. We know who the great is. It's Thomas Partey, the great, and El Neni that's left. You need one more midfielder. What would you put on another fat boy that, with all love and respect, with 6, 12, 13, 14 months on his contract, no one's tried to bid for him. No Real Madrid, no PSG, no Liverpool, no Tottenham, no Aston Villa, no Fulham, no Newcastle, no Chesterfield, no Wolverhampton. So you know how I'm going with this one. There's only a certain amount of money you can put on Zaha and, of course, Tielemans head. What would you pay for Tielemans if you wanted Tielemans?
I don't want him. We'll have him. We'll have him free. We'll have him free in the summer.
Exactly. So you're willing to wait for that one for the summer. And Grimaldo is another interesting one. He is a good left back, bros. He's their corner taker, their free kick taker. No,
don't want him.
KT, yeah. All right. Fair enough. Right.
As I was about to say, Danny, we're okay for depth in the fullback areas. Touch wood that Tommy makes it.
Whoa. I'm not comfortable at right back at all. I think as in solidarity, in strength, as in solidness, we're good at right back. Ben White gives you solidness, and so does definitely Tommy Yasu gives you solidness.
Ben White and Tommy are 2 good options.
So, but you see on the left-hand side, we've got 2 guys that can probably defend, look slick at it, but they're really good going forward. So we've got a guy pinging here and a guy that has to stop here. There's already an imbalance in this team for me. Because remember the inverted wingers, remember what you were saying the other day, the central midfielders now go left, like so Xhaka now turns into half a left back when Tierney or Zinchenko's
but Danny, don't forget
there's no one pinging off from the right hand side. For me, Ben White needs to go back to the centre. Bayern Shaw needs to get back to the centre where he made his Arsenal career, where he did take the number 4 shirt from the
instead
back
of Saliba.
Yeah, but no. Oh, fuck off. Of course not. He battles with William Saliba and Gabriel. He's basically the 3rd central defender. What you need is you need the 2 that we've got at left back. Fine, beautiful. Tierney, Zinchenko. Tommy, brilliant. You need now another right back. But this right back can't be the same as Ben White and Tommy. For me, the right back that you choose this time must be one that can bomb down the wing, just like Zinchenko can. So then your left-sided midfielder, Xhaka, will cover your left back spot and Partey will cover your right back spot. When you're Hakimi, for me, is pelting down the right wing and Zinchenko is pelting down the left wing. Bro, this is there's an imbalance in our squad. Bro, we're top. Sort out them little imbalances for me, because, bro, this will come back to us. This whole Ben White, Tommy can't get forward, and bro, it's an imbalance, bro.
But Danny, Yui's question was 2 signings, okay? And so you're asking me who the other signing is in the January priority in the window, okay? And as I'm saying to you, I'm not disagreeing with your detail there in terms of why an attacking right back would be needed at some point.
Hold on. That's summer, though.
That's summer. So you asked me for the January.
Yeah. So sorry.
So for me, in answer to the question that Yui asked, my worry is Mr. Superstar Partey gets injured, and I think we need cover for him.
And then, so hold on. So allegedly, Danilo is very close. Hence the first title of tonight's stream. Would you take Danilo or Tielemans then? Simple choice. Roughly the same money. 15 million for Tielemans or 15 million for Danilo?
I'd take Danilo. Tielemans is happening for free in the summer.
Cool. Right. That's what I wanted to ask you. So back to your 2 players then. Just finally put the 2 names.
So cover for Partey in Danilo, whoever they identify as that guy. And somebody who in our front line can hit the ground running and get us score the goals that we're basically, because if there's any weakness in our team at the moment, right, and we have been winning some games by the skin of our teeth, but our weakness is our finishing at the moment. And I just think that if you bring Saha into that team and you give Saka a rest in some games, he is going to just, we'll be 2-0 up and he'll just come on and bang it 3-4. He's just that guy.
So quickly, just for argument's sake, you have now gone for Danilo and Zaha. Now, I've gone the same. I'm going Danilo, but it's Mudryk. If we can't afford Mudryk, of course, as my Morrison signing, and I don't want to disrespect Zaha, I take Zaha very humbly with the Premier League experience, and I've screamed Zaha's name many times. I'm now trying to think like the project, like Arteta. He's 21. He's got another 10 years ahead of him of Premier League football. I go with Mudryk. I don't care. I still think 50 million for Mudryk is a bargain. 15 for Danilo, 65 million spent in January. We go for the title. That is my 2 players. We're going to jump into what Manny says. We're going to jump into a few comments as we do again, Hazard. As hour and 45 minutes on the clock. Please hit the likes on the video as always, guys. Please be subscribing if you're new. It's jumping up and down. It just said 16 of us was here. Now we're down to 10 again. Jesus, 95 goals in 236 games, 20 in the Champions League, 10 in the FA, 7 in the league. Not bad. Only 58 in the league. 58 in the league. 58 in what? 236? No, in how many games though? In how many games? In the league
and not forgetting he doesn't start games.
I know.
We didn't.
So it's very hard for that. Yeah. I'm going to move on from Jesus stats because they're hard at City. We see at Arsenal now, when you say brute fact, he's played 20 games in a row, he scored 4 goals. There you go. It's real simple because he plays 75 on average each game because it's obviously written into Eddie's contract. He must come on somewhere. Couldn't tell, bro. More chance of England. Well, I think we've done that. So I've gone backwards on myself. 9 goals, 3 assists for Bellingham. He will be on the plane. Obviously, he'll be on the plane. And what he should be on is on Arsenal's plane and Arsenal's radar. Hanumi, the real one. What do you guys think of the World Cup from our squad and start games for their country? Sorry, let me read that again. What do you guys think? Oh, sorry. Who do you guys think will go to the World Cup from our squad and start games? Saka, Thomas Partey, and that might be it.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah, I can't really see.
Ramsdale playing. Ben White.
I think Ben White would be good at right back for England, but I think you see the chap from Newcastle is doing well, isn't he?
That's another thing. I don't like Ben White. England have got such a host of talent at right back, bro. He hasn't got a prayer. You may as well just slip him back into centre back contention. Come on, bro. We're talking. You're not going to bring Trent. How the fuck does Ben White get into this conversation?
I'm not even sure Trent goes, if I'm honest with you.
Well, he doesn't go. That's what I wonder. So how does Ben White go if Trent
isn't the guy from City injured? What's his name?
Fat boy. White, not White. Walker. Fat boy. Everyone's fat boy. Right.
So what's that fat boy from Newcastle called in that again? The one Shittier from Tottenham.
Trippier. So Trippier's definitely there. He's another one that Southgate's in love with.
He starts in it, Trippier, really, to be honest.
He's in love with him. He could even start left back, bro. He don't trust Shaw. Chilwell's not there. And I think Craig or someone said it earlier on in the stream. And he's done it before for England. He's so much in love with Trippier. Trippier will play left back. Someone else will play right back, and he'll
Banjord, isn't it? Banjord goes right back, isn't it?
He plays Kyle Walker as a centre back in a free, but Banjord doesn't get up and down that wing enough for him, bro.
But don't forget, Southgate is quite defensively minded. Danny's not the manager here; it's Southgate, man.
True. Well, he ain't picked him so far. But bro, I make it only 2. Shouts out to you, Hanyumi. I make it Partey and Saka that are the only starters. Oh shit!
Yeah, I would agree.
I forgot about the great Switzerland, of course.
Oh yes.
And of course, that's free. Nice one, Hanyumi. Nice one. Hanyumi, Xhaka Partey, definitely. Thomas is gone as captain, so a clear. Oh, Saliba. Fuck me, we've got 4 clear starters.
Do you know? I think Saliba starts for France.
Of course he does.
I really do.
He's better than Varane. He's better than everyone they got.
No, Varane's injured, and Varane probably won't make it.
Oh, cool. So he's the best defender in the world, so he makes it for France for me. He's the best defender in the world right now. He's not better than Van Dijk. I mean, he's better than Van Dijk. Fuck Van Dijk. William Van Saliba. As you know, I said many times for over a year, Saliba could be committed to the third place.
The couple.
Team. Definitely. I forgot Partey. I forgot Saliba. I forgot my own kid, bro. It's my own son. Do you know what I mean? He could, but he's not guaranteed starter for France. Yes, he fucking is, bro. He's the best defender on the world of planet of fucking football, bro. Let's not assume that Paddy will do us any favours. He's 100% Palace now.
Good point.
Very good point. And you know what I think? I think Paddy still loves Arsenal. He'd love to be the manager if Kroenke wasn't there. And the deal's.
But that's why you've got to drop the extra 10 million sweetener in, man. You get me?
Oh man, that's too much money right now, bros. Come on, this is fucking financial climate times. Shouts out to Luca Wagwan. Even in Arsenal hit Tillemans and a striker. Well, that's what I mean. You can get Tillemans for 15 mil or Danilo for 15 mil. I take it you go.
But Luca, bro. This is Arsenal we're talking about here.
Oh,
the
wait, when me and you have both gone central midfield and winger, this guy's clearly though. Look, he's going central midfielder and striker. He's dropping the winger out. He thinks we've got enough on the wing. Clearly, Nelson's signing a 17-year deal.
Nah, it's not happening.
What's not happening? Look,
I'm not even talking about priority areas, Danny. I'm talking about what is real. Listen to what Fabio Romano is saying as well. Is the club are willing to wait until the summer to get him on a free? Why are they going to pay? Why are they going to use 15, 20 mil out of a transfer kitty, which could go on another option, maybe a Zaha or a whatever, when they can get him just 6? We don't really need Tielemans now, do we? Let's be honest. Does he start next week against Wolves?
But no, but there's Danilo. We're talking. We need a central midfielder though. Period.
Yeah. But Danilo, we have said he is cover. He's cover, waiting in the wings for because when Partey is out, we drop our level to a significant level. Tielemans is not going to take Partey's place. He's not a defensive midfielder. He's going to be competing with Xhaka for a place, or Odegaard.
Well, for me, listen, you've got it's the central midfielders where I like 4 central midfielders. We're not talking the attacking mids. Vieira, Odegaard, Patino next season, Emil Smith-Rowe, whatever. That's all attacking for me, yeah? Then you've got your central 4, Xhaka, Partey, and then you've got your other 2. One is Elneny for me. Yeah, Lokonga goes. Preferably, probably Elneny. Elneny can go as well. Tielemans is his replacement. And then you bring in a Tilda for Lokonga. And then you've got 4 really good central midfielders. And
but you're talking about summer now, aren't you? That's not going to happen in Jan, is it?
Again, wait, I am talking summer again. Yeah, I'm slightly like I am there talking summer. So, Luca, I like it. Basically, you're saying a striker. But which striker is doable in, like, you can't go and get your average. You can't get Osimhen in January. He's in a title race in the Serie A with Napoli. And he's not even a title race. They're winning that title this season, for me anyway. Do you know what I mean? Juventus are like 79 points behind. AC Milan are like 52. I know I'm exaggerating, but it's clear cut right now. For me, Napoli have won the Serie A. And the Scudetto. Hold on, I've had people telling me Tielemans is quite lazy. That's why many Liverpool fans have made it clear they don't want him. Well, I don't care what Liverpool fans say, but I think he's a bit of a lazy fat bastard anyway. Forget what Liverpool fans say. My monetized button disappeared due to verified account. My monetized button. Whoa! Why would you do this video? Fuck! Why are you trying to? Let me just answer it and say, no, let me not. Oh, look.
So, Danny, are we done on the DT issues?
Oh, bros, we're going to bring him straight back as well. Everyone can come out for this, bros. Everyone can come out to play. But my monetized button disappeared due to verified account. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. But that could be true. Because hold on, I've just gone through all this hazard. I was wondering why the geezer's asking me this. Hold on, let me just see what his next comment is.
Yo, we'll tell him to message you separately, innit? Not on the bloody chat here.
Yeah, bro. This ain't
get me? We ain't sorting out your bank account here live on the stream, my G, Luca. Come on, mate.
I can tell you why, though, Luca, but it's right now.
Go make an appointment with Barclays or something, my G.
I fucking love it. Anyway,
we're talking football here, not your finances, mate.
Agile right back, Tariq Lamptey, yes or no?
We don't need him.
It would have been a year ago for me, bruv, so I'm going to get into it. He's exactly what Arsenal have got. He's fucking injury prone. He's sorry, I'm just grabbing this link. Oh, shit, I've done it the wrong way. Yeah, he's way too injury prone, brother. He's probably sitting there injured right now. Sorry, bro. My phone's just ranting at me. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm live on YouTube. I'm trying to make someone get the hint live on YouTube. Sorry. Yeah, go on, Haz. Go on, carry on, bro.
He's talking some sense in the comments there. He's going on about Danilo and the Brazilian league finishing a few weeks. So basically, like...
Yeah, it does. It finishes in January for some weird reason. It finishes end of Christmas, January. It does. It really does.
So that would be like the perfect time to get him, because that's his pre-season, isn't it? If you think about it.
Yeah, of course.
He's not going to come in stiff. You get me?
So that's what I'm saying. So Tariq and everyone, finances, blah blah blah, is an everyone for the summer for me. Right. Let me get back into it. The phone is on silent. Are you suggesting Tariq Lamptey from Brighton? I was interested in him, but he's all running and not much else. I like someone that can run, but yeah, I get it.
I know you do, Danny, but he doesn't start for Brighton.
I think he's injured, bro, but I wouldn't be sure. Danilo would be good.
Well, he's always fucking injured, isn't he?
That's it. That's it.
He'd fit right in at Arsenal, wouldn't he?
Yui has gone Mudrak Danilo. I actually fully agree with that. Mudrak and Danilo works fine for me. Hazard?
I like it, but it's not realistic because they want something like 60 million for him, pounds.
Why can't Arsenal spend something like 60 million, as you say, pounds for a guy, and we can go win a league title? Don't you think it buys itself? Bro, that's almost like me saying, Hazard, borrow me a tenner, I'm coming Wolves. But by the time I get there, I'm going to make it a score for you. It's money for It's money for
I like him, and I think he's going to be a fantastic player, but 60 million is a big risk on him.
And I think it's worth the risk. And
yeah. I know you do. I know you do.
These 4 wingers, and I go Saka, Martinelli, Zaha, and Mudryk for next season. If you want to bring me Zaha in January on a cheap deal, because Hazard's watching the pennies, and probably the Kronkers will as well, I bring Zaha, Danilo. But don't ever end your interest in Mudryk. Make sure in the summer he comes.
I'm down for that, yes.
Then there's 4 class wingers to fuck about with.
I'm down for that.
Zaha, Mudryk, Saka, Martinelli. Now every motherfucker has to play well in every game. But remember, we've got and then team. League Cup now, you won't be seeing fucking Saka and Martinelli or what he does against Zurich, bringing out Partey and Odegaard. There's no need. You're gonna have fucking 2 players in every position.
And that's what, Danny, prepares you for a league challenge next season. Absolutely.
Most definitely. But only finishing a few weeks. Yeah, most definitely. Hazard just said that. I know that factually as well, and it is a good time to do business. # Endrick. Philman is better than Oneni and Lukonga. That is actually true. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. Let me read the whole comment. Ronaldo, Silva, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne, the youth from Leeds, Calvin Phillips.
It's not about Calvin, innit? Calvin.
It's the way he said it, the youth from Leeds. And I get it, bro. That's why we need, then okay, let's be brutal. Remember, like last night's stream, Craig, get out your feelings. We're selling Kieran Tierney. We're selling Emil Smith Rowe. Do you know what I mean? Patino's going to come back. That sort of ticks your English quota.
Do you know the youth from Leeds? He would have been good for us, you know.
Let's see what he does at Man City for 5-6 games. I'm not sure about him. I know Manny.
Is he still injured?
He's been injured. He's coming back now, though. He reckons he can make the World Cup. He reckons. But he's not played a shit for Man City. He hasn't even played a minute for Man City. So
that was like a waste of a signing, wasn't it? That was.
Right. I'm going to go for Sangari, PSV, or maybe Ndidi. You've said this Ndidi for weeks to me, bros. And Sangari.
It's not a bad shout, though, is it?
What, Sangari or Ndidi?
Ndidi.
You know I love Ndidi, but that's like saying I wanted Conte 18 months ago. I wanted Ndidi 18 months ago when the shit was bad. I want better now. I wanted Ndidi when we were 8th. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted Ndidi, but we've got Xhaka, we've got Partey. Ndidi's
how much do you reckon Ndidi would get him for?
It's irrelevant because I don't think he's better than Xhaka and Partey, and as I've just said quite clear, if he ain't better than Xhaka and Partey, I don't want him.
Is Tielemans better than Xhaka, Partey?
No, but you do need, and so I've slightly backed up on myself, but you do need 4 players for every position. So for me, you've got Xhaka, 1st place, 2nd place Partey, Bryce 3rd place if you like, Tielemans 4th place. That means Tielemans is your League Cup and FA Cup guy. Whether he's going to sign on them kind of terms, I don't know. That's what I mean.
You don't tell him that though, innit?
Tielemans will have a place in my squad, yeah, but just not Champions League or League. You know what I mean? He has a place in that midfield.
No. I mean, Tielemans comes into the games when you're giving Xhaka a rest, innit?
And again, League Cup, FA Cup. Xhaka plays for me Champions League. Xhaka plays for me League. He's a guy that can handle a League and Champions League campaign. He doesn't get injured often. Party, yes. Tillemans might have to fill in for him here and there, but that's why you have Deckers with Techers. Do you know what I mean? Matilda. Phillips won't make the England because I think you need one amazing central midfielder, bros. Even if you keep El Neni and drop the whole Tillemans, Lokonga goes, and then a world-class midfielder comes in to compete and take the place of either Xhaka or Party. For me, there's only two that ticks the box. They actually happen to be both English: Tilda or Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Then that costs you double money, literally. I think you could probably get Rice for 70. You're getting this other guy for 120, 125. It's literally double money. You're telling me we can't do Mudrak. How the fuck are we going to do Bellingham, bro?
No, we're not, are we? That's the point.
So, this is why I sleep ever so happily with Tilda. Do you know what I mean? Phillips won't make the England squad.
I think Tilda Rice will go to Chelsea, my friend.
The fee was way too high for him, bros. But when Pep wants somebody, he gets him. Tilda is like petrol right now. Very overpriced, man. So is Bellingham then, bros. I don't know.
No, but you know what? You know, just on the youth from Leeds, right? Like, that's just a piss take signing, isn't it? Really, because
they're not going to use him. He will leave in a year or two. Do you know what I mean?
He's not good. He's not going to get ahead of Rodri, is he? Or Gundogan?
No. Well, Gundogan, I think, is going to go. Gundogan's going to break away because Gundogan, if you look factually and at the minutes and ratios,
but Danny,
he played 19 games last year.
The point I'm trying to make is that I get buying players for the future, but this boy was starting for England, bro.
And it ain't massively the future. He's 24, bro. It's like 20. Like for the future for me, is 18, 19, 21.
Right, Rodri's still got years left in him, loads of years, man.
And
I don't know how old he is.
There to do one thing. He's going to be there as a snapper. I don't know. Later rounds in the Champions League, PSG, he might put him in there to man mark a name and annoy people. He's a snapper.
I mean, like, you know, that is a piss take signing for me. That boy started for England. He's a talented player, and you bastards, Man City, just because you can and you've got all that Arab money, you signed this boy just to put him on the bench. You absolute dickheads.
But they could have done that with Declan Rice. They could have done that with so many midfielders. If they go for Bellingham, I take it he's going to be a serious signing for them. But no one even knows if Man City are even interested in Bellingham at this moment. Do you know what I mean? Declan Rice,
well, apparently Liverpool were interested, but you can forget that one now.
Well, yeah, this is the problem. Unless they win the Champions League, they're not even a Champions League club no more as of next season. Unless they win it.
Yeah. I just think, like, Phillips, like, you know, he'd have got into our team and he'd have played.
But again, you're asking me that same because it's now going to be a silly question. So I'm now going to throw your question back at me. So this season, we're top of the league. Who the fuck are you dropping out of Xhaka and Party for Phillips?
Listen, Party went through a number of games, right, where he was injured, and he is going to get injured again. Let's face it. Yeah. Phillips is the cover.
Exactly. So this is where, for me, Tilda comes in. You're saying Kelvin, possibly, but Kelvin can't happen right now. We know he's just joined Man City, so Tilda's still available. And Craig Bellamy, for me, is just a different midfielder. We don't really play that. We need two snappers and then an attacking mid.
Yeah, but look at what UE's saying in the comments, my bro.
Bellingham would be a brilliant attacking mid for us.
Look at what UE's saying in the comments. Look at what UE's saying.
It's decent, I'll be honest. I don't see much difference between the youth from Leeds and Tilda.
Here we go. There we go. UE's spitting facts there, my bro.
Similar money as well, I reckon. Similar money.
Yeah, but come on, man. You know what? Arteta can do some deals with the Pep and go, yo, come on, man, sort it out. You Spanish are Spanish. Let's do it. You know, we eat some paella. It happens. It's gone.
Bro, the next player we get from Man City, if we're interested in the guy, because Pep's going to get the hump with this guy soon. If we want to do a deal with Man City, we won't have to pay 100 mil. Grealish will go from there soon, I reckon.
Again, I'm not sure I want him. You drop Martinelli for him?
No way. But then that's what you mean. But you still need more on the wing. You can't just have Martinelli and Saka, bros. There's no way in God's green earth you can have just Martinelli and Saka and then tell me you're going to play Europa League, League Cup, FA Cup, and have a title challenge. They're going to get tired somewhere, bro. Saka looks tired every 15 minutes.
I like Grealish, to be fair. I do like him.
Right, J Ben, Manny, UE. Would you go for Zaha in January to take the load off Martinelli and Saka and give them a break? Likewise, like with Mudrak, would you go just for a star, 21, but 50, 60 million pounds? Or are you trying to get a little humble 10, 15 million South London boy? And I reckon 15 million does you this deal. He's got 5 months on his contract come January. Do you know what I mean? He's free to talk to any foreign team from January. But Patrick Vieira and Zaha both know he doesn't want to talk to foreign teams. He wants to join Arsenal Football Club. Would you like Zaha? Would you take him in January? I reckon between January and the end of the season, he'll score more than Lacazette did last year. 1. Do you know what I mean? And he'll assist more as well. And that's even from the bench. I'm not being a regular starter. I think from the bench, Zaha can provide more than what our strikers was doing last year. Zaha's a good footballer.
Yo, what's this dude coming here? You're winning with the Asians.
You're winning with the Asians. You're winning with the Asians. Jay Ben. I know this geezer. Interesting comment, Jay. Don't really like it, so I'm going to go back to that.
Is he being racist?
Don't think so. Like, I think.
Jay Ben, explain yourself.
He's talking previous history and think I'm doing this. I don't know. This is a geezer that got onto me around them kind of, let's say, a girl time. That's where I know him from. I don't know.
Explain yourself, Jay Ben. What do you mean by that? Explain your comment. Otherwise, let's bin him.
That's it, brothers. Hold on. We are spending big. We are spending, I think he means big in January and the end of the year. Well, he's gone normal for a minute. He's given benefit of that for 10 seconds. I was like, hold on, what's this? Apparently, we're getting Danilo. God help us. What do you mean, God help us? What? Have you seen? How many times have you seen Danilo play number 1? And I'm not aiming at you. It depends, I suppose, Luca. Would you rather put the 15, 20 million at Tielemans or Danilo? Again, Tielemans can be wrapped up in the summer. I get it. They must see something in Danilo. If you're asking me personally, I think we're probably shopping in Palmeiras, Brazil, but going for the wrong player. I'd rather Endrick. If you're giving money to Palmeiras, for me, it's got to be Endrick. But I'm not dissing the Danilo thing. Bring me someone class, winger class, Zaha, Mudrak with Danilo. I'll sleep with that tonight comfortably. But that couldn't.
In the village.
I couldn't care about monetized. I do YouTube for fun, not for money. That's an interesting comment. He aimed that at Hazard, not me.
Yeah, not really relevant. So thanks, mate.
Yeah, you know, innit? I do YouTube for fun, bros. I've never tried to profit off my channel, but I am monetized. I'm not saying it's really doing much. Like, I don't know what that means. Anyway, January man, chill. Jay man, chill. Most definitely. Jay, that's racist. Most definitely pressure. Jay Ben out of life.
So look, Manny's jumping on it as well. What did he say?
Jay Ben, bro, you're getting ghosted out of here, bro. You're getting ghosted. Like,
what did he say?
Get Salcido, bring me class midfielder. Salcido again, though, can't be done in January, bro. They've just got a new manager. If they was to sell one of his assets in January,
he's going for big money, man.
Huh?
He's going to go for big money, isn't he?
70 mil, 80 mil, 70. He's a fucking good player. They bought him for 3.9, bros, from Ecuador.
Yeah, look, but Brighton are very shrewd. They got 50 million out of us for Ben White, you know, so...
True.
You know,
so they're going to get more than 50 million for this guy.
They're going to. He will be expensive. He's a class player. He's basically their Bissouma.
I've heard Man United and the usual Man City, everyone's keeping tabs on him, but equally they're also watching this Lavea at Southampton, the 18-year-old that joined from Man City. Everyone's watching this guy, central midfielder. He's back from injury, so keep an eye out for Southampton when they get a new manager. Lavea, central midfielder, the bollocks has her. They signed him for 14 million from Man City in the summer. Brilliant little midfielder. Yeah, 14 mil ain't chump change. And he'd never played a game for Man City. Did you know they've done a lot of shopping in Southampton in the Man City Academy? Maybe that's what got Ralph sacked. He spent 80 million in the summer. And about 30, 40 of it was at the Man City Academy for people that had never played for them. A guy called
not there now, is he?
Something Doozy. Not Gren Doozy, obviously, like Doozy or something on the wing. A winger, young English guy. Lavea. He signed 4 from the Man City Academy. But where does Maddison... See, I like Maddison, and I think that's doable, because I think he's going Newcastle. But where the fuck do you play Maddison? Do you drop your skipper Odegaard? Because that is his preferred destination.
Yeah. Say goodbye to him. That's not happening now. It was going to be him or Odegaard.
See, that's what I mean. We've got Odegaard, bros. It's just not going to happen. And then your Emil Smith throws out the window. Vieira can go and suck whatever cock he likes because, boy.
Do you know what my worry is, though, with Maddison, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously I do like Odegaard, but Maddison has got the better output, right? But do you know what's going to happen? Newcastle will do a deal with Leicester at some point and sign him, and they will massively strengthen. And I tell you, you haven't talked about it with me, but you know who my biggest fear of playing the next big game? I don't even fear the City game or even the Chelsea game that we played. The team I fear next playing is Newcastle and what they're going to do this season.
Well, this is what I'm saying. They're in a similar position to us. I really do believe so, but slightly different. As in, I believe if we sign 2 quality players, Luca, what do you think about this? I believe if Arsenal sign 2 quality players, we're going for a league title. Mudryk, Danilo, Tielemans, if you like. I wouldn't argue with Tielemans and Mudryk. I'd be happy as well. Do you know what I mean? Not preferred choice. I'd rather wait till the summer and get a banging central midfielder. But if you want to be greedy and get a guy in to try and help you in a league, Tielemans will score a couple of goals between now and between January and the end of the season. I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, he's not a bad squad player to have, no.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is yeah, like Broja, Chelsea #1 would have let him go. #1, Potter loves a fucking young talent. All them Gallagher's, Mounts, they're all going to have good futures at Chelsea if Potter's given over a year at the club. Which midfielder do we need? I don't want Danilo. He's not excited. He's not exciting, I think you mean. Right, he's not exciting. No, he isn't that exciting, bro. But he's that kind of... I'm going to compare him to Gilberto Silva, if you remember him.
Exactly. You don't need excitement in a defensive midfield position. You need a reliability.
And this is what I'm saying. I never really got... I was never Gilberto Silva. I never liked Zaka. But the channel wasn't about them. So let me do this quickly. I was never Gilberto Silva's biggest fan. I never liked him. Never liked him in an Arsenal shirt. But let me tell you this. When we did actually sell the motherfucker, and it was all over him, immediately 2 games into the season after, I realised what Gilberto Silva done. He just quietly went about his business, mopping up whatever other people, and just released the ball off and let the attacking players do what they had to do. It wasn't very exciting, bruvs. It wasn't very special.
He did score a couple of goals, though, in his time.
Can you just say one thing? And we kind of recruited, or whatever, what we done, we got Alex Song to do the job for us after that. And Alex Song, with all love and respect, wasn't bad. He did get to Barcelona after Arsenal, but he definitely wasn't Gilberto Silva. And this is where we slide with Wenger's players become. We replaced Gilberto Silva with Alex Song. Do you know what I mean? We replaced Vieira with nobody, Henry with nobody. And obviously you become a worse team or a shitter team, basically. Do you know what I mean? But Newcastle, I agree, Newcastle will get Maddison. And I think that's going to be a game changer for Newcastle. Isaac fit, Maddison in. I do believe they're going for top 4, most definitely. Hence where I said, if Newcastle sign 2 massive players, give them a Maddison and a massive central midfielder. Let it be Tielemans. Let it be Sassedo. Let it be Oliveira. Let it be what we want, Declan Rice. Give Newcastle right now Declan Rice and Maddison. They're a top 4 team, bros. Declan Rice and Maddison equals top 4 for Newcastle. Same way, Declan Rice and Mudryk equals Arsenal win the league for me this season. Arsenal will be second. I think we'll be second, but we still have to spend right. I don't think we're going to do Man City for the league. I just think we have to finish second, regroup in the summer, and then from next year, we're capable of finishing second. So basically, we can't fall behind that level from next season. It's second.
Big up the gaffer, though, yeah? Big up the gaffer, though, Danny, yeah?
We will finish
go on.
I've kind of think that as well. Right, we got no worries when we win in top of the league. We got no worries, but you have to maintain, bro. We have to maintain. And you're on a slippery rope. So come back. Come with 2 names, J-Ben, and redeem yourself for everything.
Redeem yourself for your racism.
Yeah, basically for that. I don't know what that was. No, my guy has it, bros. Never, ever, ever. Arsenal don't need Danilo. Then we certainly don't need Tielemans. We need them, only quality. We need Bellingham or Declan Rice then, bros. Because if we don't need Danilo, that means we don't need Tielemans.
Luca, with respect with respect, mate, you've got that one wrong, and Yui's told you next in the comments. We absolutely, you have to look at the stats, Luca, of how many games we win with Party in the team and compared to when he's not. We need somebody that is reliable and apt quality in defensive midfield and somebody who can do what Party can do. You don't want a player in that position who's going to excite you. We've got exciting players like Martinelli, like Saka,
That's what the
like
front four is
Odegaard,
for,
like
mate. That's what
Jesus.
Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus allegedly is for, no? That's what the front four is
Exactly.
for.
You know, we've got exciting, goalkeeper. We've got, good defenders, animated defenders. We got a good spine. We need really good cover. And for the kind of money that they're talking about, 20-25 mil, I think Danilo fits the bill.
And when you say, bro, it isn't I wouldn't want Luca, this is for you, obviously. It isn't I wouldn't want a Maddison at Arsenal. I just think the ship has sailed. We've made Odegaard not only just our he's our captain, he's our number 10. Not as in number, but that's where he plays. He's a number 10, he's an attacking mid. Then you got Vieira. For me, not really a right winger, he's an attacking mid. Then you got Emil Smith Rowe, God bless him, wherever he is, injured obviously. He's an attacking mid. I don't know where Maddison would fit into this. So that there is, for me, is an impossibility. You can't be telling me you're going to sign Maddison to be a winger at Arsenal Football Club, to play either left wing or right wing, to give the Saka.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen either. Do you know what I mean? So big up, Luca, but I don't see it. I don't see where you're coming from on it. And as for Danilo, as I said, horses for courses. You bring me a Danilo, but bring me a Mudrak as well. I sleep as a happy fucking gooner tonight. Seriously. And we are going for a league title January going forward. If you're trying to bring me Facundo Torres and Danilo, just humbly, we're a top 14. Thank God we're top 4 in Champions League again. But that doesn't excite. I agree with you on that. That will not excite me enough to make me believe we're going for the Premier League title, bros. Javen, is that you in that whistle and flute in your picture? You look like you're going to sell windows at my front door, bro. Bro, he does actually give me that kind of look. He does have he's that kind of salesman, innit? He'll knock on your door, try to sell you a pack of fags, knock at your door again, and then convince you to give him the money back and the fags. He's now going to bring you 2 packs of fags for that 1 packet of fags. He's that kind of trickster. You've got him in one. Do you know what you eat?
Yui knows, man.
Yui, you've got this guy in one. Absolutely fantastic. Yui, superhero, comment of the night, man of the match. Anyway, Arsenal needs someone like creative. We don't need people like, wow. Oh, Vieira. So where does Vieira ever get a fucking game again in his career at Arsenal? God bless his soul, because I think we should sell him already. Emil Smith Rowe, where does he get a fucking game at Arsenal?
No.
No, wait. If you bring in another creative midfielder, bro, for me, over Danilo, do you know who I'd rather? Declan Rice. But he's exactly what Danilo is, but better. A snapper, someone that tidies up, someone that just does their job, no frills, does it professionally, and you win games. That is the type of midfielder I believe we are going for. Danilo's rubbish. Hold on. We need someone good. I want Sav. No way. At 60 million, now you're being silly. Bro, you see that?
Not gonna happen.
He's 20. No, wait, Hazard again. Let me talk this one. He's 27. Where has he been for the last 5 seasons, bro? Let's just say from 22. Yeah? Forget the first from 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Where has he been when he was 22? What's he done when he was 23? Can you tell me, Luca? What did he do when he was 24? Bro, the guy's had 2 good seasons in Italy. He's 27. And man like you fucking Lazio wants 70 million for him. Fuck that. He's no way good enough. He might be good enough for the Premier League. No problem. Aston Villa. Newcastle would be a good destination for fucking Savage. Wait, yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? Newcastle's fine. Not a problem. Do you know what I mean? But I don't want to hear anything silly. Do you know what I mean? Like Arsenal, fuck off, and Arsenal and anything else. Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is the phone for? Is it anything on my phone? Nothing on my phone. Nah, mate. No need. Not at all. What are we talking about?
Right, Daddy, I'm going to call it a day, my G.
Bros, I'm going to call it a day as well, my G. But hold on. Savage at 27 isn't a backup. Danilo at 21 is a backup. I'm not trying to just disagree with you, bros.
No, you're right, man. You're right.
So if you want a really good backup, Declan Rice, 23. You don't go for a 27-year-old that's never played Premier League football. Surely.
He's a good player, though.
Yeah, most definitely. Sorry, my phone's just buzzing up, bro.
No,
Right,
Savic is a good player, but...
Well, at 27 years old, you haven't been that good in the past 7 years to make Juventus, Napoli, Inter Milan, AC Milan want to sign you, in my opinion.
He's a good player,
exactly.
but
Hold on, wait. I didn't even see that. And if Savic was good, he would have moved years ago. Exactly. He wouldn't still be fucking playing with Gazzo in Italy. Arsenal need Savic. You won't win the league with Danilo Mudryk. Wow, he's putting Mudryk in that. No chance. If you want to compete with Man City, you've got to get me Savic, Zaha. Then I'm talking Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's pathetic. There's no way.
Is this guy playing Championship Manager again?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Luca's up to today. Maybe he's just having a laugh. I don't know. I actually have no idea what Luca's up to today. Because let me tell you something. Savic is 27 and he has had 1.5 good seasons in Italy. Yeah. Zaha, we know, is brilliant. But again, Man United tried it. Career flopper. And he's been at Palace for the rest of his life. He's an Arsenal fan. And that is more where I want him. He's going to do or die for this club, innit? Do you know what I mean? We'll get second, third. Second's okay. Savic ain't winning the league though, bro. I get you. Second's okay. Third, I can live with. Realistic midfielders. Creative without Danilo. Then for me, it's only Bellingham. It's only Bellingham. Hazard, if you want to get out, get out. I'm just gonna finish this one right to the end.
I just got a last question for you before I go, Danny.
Go on, brother.
Anything positive you want to say about Arteta, Mikel Arteta, the super boss?
I want to say we're top of the league.
Oh yeah,
particularly happy. And before I roll out a 7-year deal for him, I want to see, because I'm gonna do a hazard here. And I'm gonna sit on the fence. What I'm gonna do is, bro, I'm gonna see what happens from now until the end of the season. Yeah, remember you said this to me for 2 seasons. Yeah, I'll judge it at the end of the season with Arteta, Danny. I'll judge it at the end of the season, bro.
So far, so good though. Yeah.
So far, so great. So far, so great.
I like that grin. I like that grin.
So far, so great. But
good stuff.
I'll still give you your answer at the end of the season, okay, bro?
Hold tight to the viewers, yeah? Good night, everyone.
Azar, absolutely love having you, brothers. Respect my G. Good night, brother.
Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Free Palestine.
Oh, always. Listen, Hazard's out the building, guys. I'm going to continue. We've still got UE and we've got Luca. So listen, before I get out of the building, 2 hours and 22 minutes on the fucking hickory dickory dock. You okay? Positive Arteta. Got us top of the league. That's it. I said I'll answer at the end of the season, bros. Big up to you, Carl. We're not title contenders. Well, we are top. So let's pretend it's a Christmas Cup and we're taking the piss here. It's not a Christmas Cup. But if we are top, 2 points clear, come Boxing Day, when Premier League football resumes, bros, I say we beat the shit out of West Ham and whatever comes next, and then we go and attack the January transfer window. Mudryk, Danilo will do, because you can't go to West Ham and go and get Declan Rice, the guy that I would like. Also, you can't go to Borussia Dortmund and go and steal Jude. Hey, Jude. Do you know what I mean? It's impossible. Thanks for having me, brother. Hey, listen, anytime, bros. You are a star, Hazard. Anytime, my G. So, Luca, I like the players you like, bros. I like the players you like. But Maddison, we've got Emil Smith-Rowe. We've got Patino to come back. We've got Vieira that can't really get minutes. And we've got Odegaard. Unless you're telling me to sell Vieira and everyone right now, I don't really get it. Do you know what I mean? I fucking don't get it. But shouts out to you, Luca. I was delighted to have your comments in tonight. You haven't really commented loads on my channel before. As for this one here, we are not title contenders. Listen, Mega Man doing his thing. I love it. As for not being title contenders, bro, I'll make up my mind on that on January the 31st. When the window shuts, if we've just got Facundo Torres and a Danilo, yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be spitting my dummies out the pram. Follow me up at Danilo with a Mudryk, or at very minimum Zaha, with the promise of greatness in the summer. And I sleep a happy goodness tonight. Big up to you, Carl. Big up to all the real ones. Please be getting the likes on the video. Let me just go and check how many likes have we got on this video. Please be getting the likes on the video, guys. Do be subscribing if we is new. Let me go check YouTube real quick. Subscribing if we is new. Right, we got 15. We got 15. Let's have 2 more likes in this video before I disappear. We've got 15 likes in the video, guys. Let's get it to 17 likes. We've had more than 70 people on the live tonight. Free Palestine, bringing up Carl, bigging up Hazard. We are lacquer. We are lacquer. Well, we'll be lacquer if we don't do what we got to do in January, G. Do what we got to do in January, and I'm one happy guy. Seriously. I'd go and harass West Ham. I'd be like, West Ham, you don't need Declan Rice no more. He's 23. He's a thoroughbred. Send him to Arsenal. He doesn't even need to move us. Do you know what I mean? And then with Rice, you can bring me Zaha. Forget Mudrak now. I drop Mudrak if you bring me Rice, and then you bring me a nice little cheap winger. He's got 6 months on his deal. Wilfred Zaha. Zaha and Rice makes us win the Premier League this season. Or we'll be fucking close. I'm talking a point or 2 behind Zaha, Haaland, and Man City. What do you think, guys? Get into the comments. Please put a massive big like on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Shouts out to Hazard K, my guest of the moment. Shouts out to another guest, usually Manny, my Thursday night partner in crime. Shouts out to UE, to Luca, to Kyle, to CJ, to J Ben, to Hanyumi, to Kamala, to Lumberkamp, to Hussein Juma, to Linda, to Cam, to Craig, even though a lot of these boys, even though it's been reasonably busy tonight, I can tell you it's been a reasonably busy night from the comments, and I'm just not stupid. So that's with a lot of the real ones. Cam, Craig, Linda's been in and out. There's been no Princess Guna, I don't think. There's been no Gemma. Do you know what I mean? Liape was only in for a couple of minutes, and I think it's still been a very successfully beautiful stream. So shouts out to everyone that has been with me tonight. Please get a big like on the video. Do be subscribed if you're new. A massive shouts out to Will, Halen Guna, real one. He was here for the first half an hour. I know I didn't expect him to stay for the whole 2.5 hour bonanza. Do you know what I mean? But guys, please be smashing the likes on the video. As we all know, there's 2 games left before the World Cup. I will be covering the life out of the World Cup. Kind of looking forward to covering the life out of this. Let's hope it's an exciting World Cup in Qatar, and not that usual bullshit that's served up. Group games, 0-0, 0-0, and I get bored. And then I start liking the World Cup in the last week and a half, and then suddenly it's over. So yeah, big enough everyone that does love the World Cup. Shouts out to Manny, my real one. Shouts out to you, and all the real ones in the chat. Kyle, Luca, you've all been real. Will, Hazard, you're all fucking smashing and fantastic. Is anyone going to give me? We're going to go for 2 hours and 30 minutes tonight. We have got literally 3.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes left of this stream. So, guys, get your comments in before I do disappear. Brighton Wednesday, Caravan Cup. I'm not really too fast. I'd love to see a bit of Nwari. I can't lie. Giving Ketia a go, clearly. Nelson, Marquinhos, yeah. I don't want to see first teamers. I don't care if we get beat up by Brighton. Brighton are going to come with a first team squad, which makes me think Arteta will put out, again, an Xhaka here, a Gabriel there, a Tommy here, a Tierney there. Will Jesus play? He'll give it to Nketiah, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Marquinhos won't play, so that means Martinelli will probably play, or Saka. But anyway, bigging up the League Cup. It shows you we need more. We need more even in the youth. That's why I wanted Endrick. This is why I wanted Arda Güler. Do you know what I mean? Because we haven't got young enough players. A Danilo would come in and slip into the FA Cup and League Cup for the rest of the season, while we are battling for a league title, hopefully, or at worst, way top 4. And trying to win a Europa League would be fucking grand. But on that note, guys, seriously, it's almost time to go. Let's let this roll though. 2 hours, 30 minutes. As I said, it would be a 2 hour, 30-minute video. So we're going to do 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm literally running out of steam now. I'm getting slightly hungry out here, slightly thirsty, all sorts. And the comments are absolutely dry. Shouts out to UE though. Shouts out to everyone tonight. Last couple of things I'll say. Saliba offer coming up. Chelsea looking to bring in AC Milan winner Rafael Leo. Danilo very close to a signing for Arsenal Football Club. Guys, yes, get your comments in. What do you think will happen at Southampton? Ralph has been sacked. Luton's manager, I can't remember his name, Mickey Jones, Mickey Luton, whatever his name is. He's been linked to linked with the job. Danilo plus who in January? It's Danilo times who, guys. Seriously, we've got our smart shopping list for the summer or even January. Tillemans, Ivan and Dicker, Grimaldo, Zaha, Awar, Oblak, Trossard, all on freeze in the summer. Then you got your high end, your Marks and Spencers, your high-end shopping. You got your Rice, your Bellingham, Mudrak, Hendrick, Galea, Osman, Hakimi, Salcedo. On that note, guys, I'm out the fucking building. Peace out. Have an exceptional night. Please hit the likes on the video. Do keep subscribing, real ones. Do keep hitting the subscribe and the like button. Manny possibly Wednesday night. Definitely Thursday night when the England team has been announced and all done and dusted. And yeah, man, can we be Europa League champions? Fuck Europa League. Can we be league champions? Delivering me 2 players in January and this dream, like Leicester's a few years ago. Even though we're not Leicester, we can win this league, innit? If it weren't for Haaland, innit? They're not that great. Bring me Drake. Good night, people. Respect.